And here we go, people. Back again, yet again. New York Knickerbockers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves at MSG tonight. It's going to be a rousing game. I don't know. Another preseason game, another warm-up. Getting everybody ready to go for the big day next Wednesday. Not this upcoming Wednesday. The Wednesday after that is the start of the regular season. We would take on the Boston Celtics. Tonight, we are taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a preseason game. I don't know on the Timberwolves side who's playing, but I do know for the Knicks that Josh Hart is going to play. I assume everyone else is also going to play, except for maybe Brunson, I would guess. But who really knows? Who really knows with the way Tibbs does things? Fun, interesting game coming up. We're hoping, right? Last week's game, because it's been like a week. Last week's game, it was all right. we saw some things. Brunson came out and we played a handful of minutes. What's up, Kendra? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Last week's game was you know, it was up and down. Had some interesting moments. We got our first view of Jacob Toppin, which was interesting. That was fun, right? Very similar yet different to his brother Obi, who we're far more familiar with. There was I saw a lot of Twitter hype over Jacob and the game that he had, but I don't know. I don't think we should get our hopes up too much. But anyway, tonight we're taking on the Timberwolves. A lot of smoke out of the cat, Karl Anthony Towns to New York lately, you know. Very interesting. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I hate it. Truly. Despise it. With a passion. I'm not a very big Cats fan. At all. And the thought of Karl Anthony Towns, who I think is worse than Randall, to be fair, being on this team rather than Randall, soft, not a great defender, loves to score, makes boneheaded plays. I'm out on Towns. Good player. But he's gonna be making, if you didn't know, he's gonna be making $60 million during his last year, which is insane. Insane. I'm not down for that at all. I don't know about you guys, but I have zero interest in that. Zero. I'd rather just ride with this group of dudes for 5 more years before I take a chance on Towns. Anything else that came up during the past couple of days? Wemby happened. I don't know if you guys have tuned in at all to any of the preseason and saw what Wembanyama was doing. But I share the same sentiment as pretty much everybody else. The future is here. Future has arrived. That's it. It's done. We're over. Right? You got to get your championships in now or hope that he's not 100% healthy during their playoff run. Because you're done. You're done. What's up, Taco Man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're done. We're done. I can't wait. I cannot wait for certain matchups to watch Wembanyama. We might, if the Knicks aren't playing, we might just come on here and tune into a Spurs game. We got to follow this young man's career. We got to document this. It's insane what he's doing. Insane. Makes no sense whatsoever. Dunking on people from a standstill outside the restricted line? Like, what? Did y'all see him Euro step from the 3-point line? I watched that live. I was, had the game on. I wasn't paying 100% attention to it. I was on my phone doing a couple other things. He got that pass, I think it was from Sohan, in transition. And I remember thinking, that's an awkward place to give him the ball. He's got to take it. He's too far from the basket, and he's too close and too big to take a dribble. He's also going in full. He just caught that Euro step, the one step, boom, dunked it. I was like, what? From there? That's what we're doing now? League's changed forever. Taco Man, I got my position in basketball. Dope, power forward, like you said, right? That's fire. Shout out to you, big dog. I was just sitting here boasting poetics of Wembanyama. If you've seen any of his game, crazy. Now, obviously, I've seen everything leading up to it, and I knew he was going to be good, right? If you had any sense and you had watched him at any point, you knew he was going to be good. You knew he was going to be good. Crazy. But I know people have been going crazy over the block on Thomas Bryant. I mean, the dunk on Thomas Bryant, because it's a dunk, and it's like, ooh, big dunk, dunked on a guy. The thing that gets me crazy is the Euro step from the 3-point line. What? Dog, we're not, what? You're not, that's something from Space Jam. That's a cartoon. You're not allowed to do that. 6'2", you're power forward. Yep. I remember Big Dog. I got you. Shout out to you. Got your position. Freshman, right? You said freshman. Yeah, but I can't wait. Like, we might have to hop on here to watch certain Wembanyama matchups. Like, right, obvious ones, like, gotta watch them against some of the best defenders. Gotta watch them against a team like Minnesota who's got two bigs. Rudy Gobert, one of the best defenders in the league. We'll see how he defends them. I doubt he'll be on him for most of the game. Probably throw Cat on him. He's a little bit more mobile, but Wembanyama plays on the perimeter. On the perimeter. You know, you're going to be asking these big, beefy centers to step out on the perimeter and contest his jump shots, and he's sending jump shots off the dribble. So it's not like a Dirk situation where Dirk was a three-point shooter, or he would have it in the high post and hit you with fadeaways. This dude's stepping back, fading away at 7'4". Insane. So certain matchups I really want to see how he holds up against. The Draymond matchup is going to be fun and interesting, because Draymond can keep up with him and bully him on the perimeter, not let him get to his spots. But then again, his height, so maybe he just goes into the post. Can't wait to watch that. Bam, right? Another Draymond type of defender, but again, he's only like 6'10", 6'11", so he's not going to be able to contest him up top. We'll see how that works out. Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks, got to watch that one. We said the Minnesota matchup. Who's another one who really matches up the best, I guess, with him? Oh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue and I'm forgetting. First game's Tuesday. Oh, good luck. It's only a couple days away. But I insanely hyped to watch Wembanyama throughout the season. We gonna have to schedule in advance some San Antonio games, because I'm gonna be watching them regardless. Knicks win today. Your predictions 113-98. Hopefully Knicks get a nice easy win. We could see some other guys. Apparently, I haven't seen otherwise. Everyone should be playing. Everyone is healthy, I guess, playing. I don't know. But anyway, game should be starting in another minute, and we'll have tip-off. Frank, what's up, Frank? We'll have tip-off in a second. I'm going to go grab me a slice of pizza. Hart is playing. Josh Hart is playing. The only thing I saw was Josh Hart is playing, and Ryan Arcidiacono is not playing, which, obviously Arcidiacono is not going to be part of the rotation, but that's the only note on the game that I saw regarding the Knicks. I haven't seen anything about the Timberwolves. I don't know who's playing. I don't know who's not playing. I would assume they're all playing. I think this is the Timberwolves' third game, right? Start ramping up. Getting guys in. Ooh, we just had a follow? I just missed it. Oh, there it is. Who is it? Jeffrey. Shout out Jeffrey. Welcome. Y'all like the new graphic we had up there whenever we get a subscriber? Shout out to you. I appreciate it. Game should be starting soon. Let me refresh my MSG stream. Let's get it popping. I might have to, where's the game? There we go. It's on MSG2. MSG2 today. I'm feeling good. We've been going too long without basketball for us to have a game and then like another week off before we have another game. It's been Tuesday, so we had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then most of today. So like 3.5, 4 days without basketball. Like, come on. And the problem is we're gonna have a week before the season starts. So we're gonna have a game Tuesday, back-to-back in the preseason, wild. We're gonna have a game Tuesday and then a game Wednesday. And then we're not gonna have I know this is common, but still, like, it sucks. Like, we're back to basketball and then we gotta wait another week. Come on. But regarding the Knicks, haven't heard anything other than Josh Hart is playing. Ryan Arcidiacono will not be playing today. So, it is what it is. Where is Susan? Haven't seen Susan yet tonight. I'm sure she'll pop in at some point. Taco Man said his first game was last Tuesday, not this upcoming Tuesday. So you played your first game already. How'd you do? How'd you play? Did you get in? I know you're a freshman. Sometimes, you know, freshmen don't get in right away. So how'd it go? Let me know. Let us know. All right, I'm actually super excited to watch Josh Hart play. It's been a while. I'm assuming everybody for the Knicks is playing. Again, haven't heard otherwise, so I'll just assume that is the case for now. But he's very, very exciting. Want to see the small lineup without Obi now. We're obviously going to go small with Josh Hart and RJ playing majority of the backup 4 minutes, if not all of Josh Hart. But we'll see. We'll see. Also, kind of interested in seeing any kind of improvement from guys like Josh Hart. Older players like Josh Hart. We saw a little bit of DiVincenzo, though he was off. Still getting acclimated to the team. But excited, super excited. I hope. I was gonna say I hope we don't get any more of Sims at the backup at the 4. But excited. Looks like Anthony Edwards is playing, so this is a fun little matchup. I wonder who's gonna guard him to start out. I assume Grimes, if not RJ. I assume Grimes. But this is fun. This is exciting. Games always get me hyped and excited. Tie game? What's tied, Frank? What's tied? I was 11-14, 23.6 boards, 6 assists, 2 dunks, by the way, and I'm in the starting lineup. Oh, dope, dope. He was really going off, dog. Two steals, 2 blocks. Ooh, you filled that stat sheet, boy. You was really getting after it. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So we should be getting to tip off in another 5 minutes. I believe they're going to go over their starting lineups now. At this point, we should see if anybody for the Knicks or Timberwolves, at this point, are not going to play. Again, let me check the internet. Let me check Twitter again. I don't believe anybody's going to be out. Haven't heard anything on that front in that regard. Again, if anybody was here and you didn't hear earlier, we waxed a little poetic on Wemby, to the point where I'm very interested in watching a ton of Spurs games this year. Like, I'm gonna have to carve out some time so we could sit down and watch Spurs games. No, we'll obviously do those on nights where the Knicks aren't playing, because the Knicks take priority. Doing Knicks games take priority over any other team. But I'm so interested in Wembanyama after watching a handful of preseason possessions of him that we're gonna have to do a couple of Spurs games just to witness certain matchups of his. What else? We talked about the cat thing that's been going on. If you guys have been on Twitter at all, a ton of buzz around Karl Anthony Towns, and obviously the Knicks are monitoring the situation with Towns because the Timberwolves aren't a great team. They're building around Edwards. Towns has a huge contract. They just traded a bunch of assets for Gobert, so it's doubtful that they trade Gobert. So a lot of people are expecting Towns to maybe be on the chopping block, and with his connections to Leon Rose and the Knicks and CAA and all of that, and to New York in general, right? I think he's a Jersey kid. Definitely grew up in the Northeast area, but either way, ton of buzz around him. And then before this game, they were asking Tom Thibodeau about his relationship with Towns and how he coached him. They asked Karl-Anthony Towns about his relationship with Tibbs, and everything was jolly, and they love each other, and they've had conversations since then, and everything's great. So, you know, it's a ton of smoke. I doubt anything ever gets done in actuality, just because it's just really not a good fit. Like, are you trading Randall, who I see as a better player than Towns, for Towns, who has a ridiculously larger contract? Like, he's making $60 million in his final year of his deal, and he has a player option, right? They wouldn't trade Randall for him, but if you trade for Cat, you have Town, you have Mitchell Robinson, you have Isaiah Hartenstein, and you have Julius Randle. So what's going on there? Are you trading Mitch for somebody else? Like, what are we doing? I don't know. I'm not a fan of Towns. I don't think he fits. I don't think there's a spot for him, unless something drastic happens with the roster where they start moving and trading off pieces. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. So that's my Hartenstein spiel. I mean, Hartenstein. Now I got Hartenstein on the brain. That's my Karl-Anthony Towns spiel. Not the biggest. Also, I'm just not the biggest fan of his game. Not the biggest fan of his game. But either way, whatever this team ends up doing, I will support for the most part, right? Right? They trade for Towns. Guess who becomes a Karl-Anthony Towns fan? This guy. Because I got to convince myself that it'll grow, that it'll work, right? That he'll grow as a player and it's going to work. So, anyway, game should be starting any minute now. Usually about 10 minutes after the time the game comes on. So, 10 minutes after 7:30. We got about another minute or two to go before tip-off, but we could turn our focus onto the game on this rainy night in New York. Knicks versus Timberwolves. Actually very excited. Actually very excited. It's gonna be fun. There are really only like a handful of players out there that I would even be interested in trading for at this point. Because you're not trading for like a good star player, a la Donovan Mitchell. Good star player, was completely outperformed in the playoffs by Jalen Brunson. So he's not the superstar level player that I think people initially view him as. But in terms of players around the league who I would be willing to empty the cupboard, throw everything at the team, go trade for that guy, it's Giannis. And Giannis is even like a little bit iffy. He's had some injuries the last couple of years. He's getting older, but still, it's Giannis. One of the 2 or 3 best players in the NBA. At any given point, is the best player on the planet, and you know, whatever. But Giannis is on that list. Luka Doncic is on that list. I do not have Embiid on that list. Embiid, too injury prone, too old at this point. He's in his 30s. You know how that goes, especially for big men who are injury prone. You do not age well. He will not age well. I love Embiid's game. I've loved it for years. It's just, he's just not the guy to trade for. The Knicks already have a history of trading for guys who are on the back end of their prime, and then it just doesn't work out at all. So I'm personally out on the Embiid sweepstakes. Not the kind of player I want. Not the kind of player I want. To empty the cupboard and trade for, I'm out. I'm out. I'd rather have the guys we have. I'd rather have the draft pick capital that we have before I give everything up for an Embiid. So we got Giannis, we got Luka. I don't even want to put Jokic on the list because there's no way you're going to trade for Jokic, right? Championship level team. The Giannis thing could crash and burn. Like, that team could crash and burn. But whatever. It's not going to happen this year. It's probably not going to happen next year. So we're years out with Giannis. We should even take him off the list. But I think Luka could start getting fed up if they're not good this year. That's 2 years in a row wasting his like front end of his prime. I know he's not technically in his prime yet, but like the front, like he's good. He's a good enough player to get you to a finals, like by himself. So you'd think that, but then they didn't make the playoffs last year. But anyway, he dealt with injuries. There was a bunch of turnover on the roster, especially after the deadline. So we have everybody starting, And for the Timberwolves, everybody's starting. They're starting Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I've seen him start a couple of games before. So I assume that's who they're starting going into the season starting. Oh no, Jaden McDaniels isn't playing. Okay, so that's one guy who's not playing for the Timberwolves. I assume he's a starter for them, but he's not in their starting lineup tonight so far. So the game's gonna be tipping off here in a second. Okay, here we go. We're walking out for it. Let's get ready. Let me turn that music down a little bit because it's blasting in my ear. There we go. And we're ready to go. Ooh, I still got that turned on. I got the playback turned on. Let me take that off. Boom, boom. All right, ready to go. So I don't hear myself talking into the mic. Is everybody ready? Because, here we go. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. I think I'm too far from the receiver. Anyway, here we go. Knicks preseason basketball. We're tipping it off. Mitchell Robinson versus Gobert. And Gobert wins the tap. And let's start the timer. So if you guys see, I have a timer and a scoreboard set up. So if I am missing something, let me know. If the score is wrong, let me know. If the timer's off, let me know. All right, let's get into the game. Gobert has it up top. Edwards tries to go back door. Knicks do a good job keeping it away. Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets wide open from three. RJ Barrett goes under the screen. Gives him a wide open look. He misses badly. Grimes with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Bringing it down. Over to Randall. Up top. Grimes back to Brunson. Edwards is on Brunson. Taking the challenge. Brunson going to his left. Getting downhill. Gets to the foul line. Gives it up to Randall. Randall has it up top. Hands it off to RJ. RJ stops. Now coming to his left. Trying to get downhill, loses the ball a little bit, over to Grimes, catch and shoot from the left wing, misses it, comes up short, ball goes out of bounds. Awkward start for both teams, feeling things out a little bit, shaking off some cobwebs. Let's go ahead and move this podium out of the way, let's get into it. What's up, Kenny? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me take my mic out. Towns has it, pump fakes, Randall goes for it, gets into the paint, kicks it to the corner, they swing it around to a wide open Edwards on the right wing, puts up the three, can't get it to go, loose ball. Randall comes away with it. Knicks did a good job of boxing out there. Randall's gonna bring it down. Conley's gonna pick him up. Nope, Nickeil Alexander-Walker is gonna switch onto him. Randall's got him in the post, they bring a soft double team. Randall almost loses it, gets it out to Grimes. Grimes attacks off the dribble, and throws it down going baseline. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. Conley's going to dribble down, goes under the basket, kicks it to Alexander-Walker in the corner again. He puts up a corner three, can't get it to go. A little late contest from Grimes there, but Knicks fortunate with the miss. That was another 2 points. Quick outlet to RJ. RJ gets downhill, goes to the basket, gets the foul call on, I think that was Anthony Edwards, and one for RJ, makes the basket, going to the line for one more. It was on Edwards. So RJ with the chance to go to the line for one more. And he knocks down the free throw. RJ so far in the preseason is perfect 10 for 10. Perfect 10 for 10. Conley's going to bring it down. Brunson guarding him. Hands it off to Edwards. Over to Towns up top. Towns spots up. Fires it over. Randall gives a good contest. Not a great shot. Grimes comes in for the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Conley's going to guard him. Over to Randall up top with Edwards on him. That's still mismatched. Now they get it over to Brunson. Brunson's got Towns on him. We know this is a mismatch. Brunson getting downhill. Goes to the floater. Can't get it to go. Gobert snatches down a rebound. Do we have the timer going? We don't. Edwards has it up top. Coming to his right around the Gobert screen. Randall chasing him. Over to Towns with Grimes guarding him. Mismatches everywhere. Edwards driving to his left. Pull-up jump shot. Can't bank it in. Randall with the rebound. Quick hit ahead pass to RJ. He's coming down to his left, getting all the way downhill, tries to finish. Oh, another and one for RJ Barrett. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, RJ. Talk to him, flexing on him. Good hit ahead pass, good drive from RJ. Another 2 points for the Knicks with RJ going to the line for, again, with the opportunity for one more. High finish off the glass for RJ, too. Going to his left, you know, his strong hand. Beautiful finish. Love to see it. Love to see the attack mode early for big RJ. Oh, we only have 7. Not bad. Now 8. Here we go. About 9:30 remaining. Our timer's slightly off. Forgot to hit the play. Towns has it in the high post. Randall guarding him. Kicks it out to Conley coming to his left around the Gobert screen. Mitchell Robinson forced to switch on to him. Pump fakes. They're trying to get into the post. Good help from the Knicks. Up top to Towns. Towns has it. Against Towns. against Randall. They hit Edwards wide open for three, fight for the rebound. Gobert comes up with it. Grimes is there to help. Foul call on the Knicks between Mitchell Robinson and Quinn Grimes, who came over to help Mitchell Robinson down low after that offensive rebound from Gobert. But Gobert's going to have the opportunity for 2 points going to the line. 9:13 remaining here in the first. We're going to let our timer run a little bit to catch up. Susan, what's up, Susan? We knew you'd make it here at some point. We knew you'd make it here eventually. We weren't worried. 8-0 with Gobert. 8-0 Knicks lead with Gobert at the line for two, and he knocks down the first one. Towns and Randall having a little friendly banter there at the free throw line. Gobert's got one more coming. 9:13 remaining. I'll pause the time for a second here. Gobert puts up the free throw, knocks down the second free throw. That's 2 free throws for them. Here we go. Brunson has it, left side of the court, coming down, coming to his right around the Mitchell Robinson screen, gets into the paint. Another foul call. I think that's on Alexander Walker, who reached in from behind on Brunson, trying to slap it away. With Brunson going to the line for two. Got to pause that timer again. Brunson going to the line for two. Knicks getting to the foul line a lot so far. A lot. Knicks looking good. They're looking real good. They're looking mid-season form damn near. Only thing we're missing is Grimes splashing threes. He's had 2 pretty good looks. He had 1 good look. One he gave up to drive it inside and dunked it, so good decision there. But had a nice wide open look earlier and just missed it. We got to get Grimes going. I think he's only hit like 2 3 so far. Got to get Grimes going a little bit. We'd love to see that happen. Brunson with another free throw. We are up to 10. Hit both free throws. Conley bringing it down. Brunson guarding him. Over to Edwards coming around the screen. Grimes and Mitchell Robinson staying with him. They kick to the cat in the corner. Pump fake, step back. Cross court pass. Alexander Walker, another 3. Can't get it to go. Randall snatches down another rebound. Here we come. Got on the left side of the court. Anthony Edwards is guarding him. He's going to put him in the post. Still driving it down. Gets into the middle of the paint. Goes in. And the Knicks draw yet another foul. 8:39 to go here in the first quarter. And the Knicks are just getting in the paint and getting foul calls. Getting whatever they want. So Randall's at the line for 2 here. He's going to take his time, take a nice breather. The Knicks are competing to get to the line. Minnesota looks very, very sloppy. Kyle Anderson's checking in. Kyle Anderson with the glasses? With the sports glasses? Interesting look. Interesting look. He got to drop the top already. He losing the hair. You just got to shave it off, my guy. Just shave it off. Go ahead. Cut it back. It's time, dog. It's time. Randall hits the second one, missed the first one. Up to 11-2. 11-2. Minnesota has yet to hit a field goal. Gobert has it up top, hands it off to Edwards. Edwards coming to his left around the screen, puts up a 3 over Grimes. Grimes sagging off a little too far. And Anthony Edwards able to take advantage and splashes the 3. Brunson bringing it down over to Randall. Back to Brunson, coming to his left, getting downhill, has some space, pull up mid-range jump shot, comes up short. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. He's going to bring it down all the way. Who's going to pick him up? It's going to be Grimes. Grimes starting out on Edwards. Ooh, quick pass, Karl-Anthony Towns, who went fast right around Randall and throws it down in the paint. Mitchell Robinson way too late. But who would have expected Towns to get by Randall that quickly? Curly Davies, what's up? What's up? John Buzon, what's up, big dog? Missed you the other day. Like the new setup? Thank you. Worked very hard on it. I really did. Gonna still, still improvements needed. Still, obviously, right? It's not perfect. I get it. But we're working on it. Also, I didn't turn my my vibe lights on. Let's go ahead and turn those on. A little blue strip coming across. Also, I got to straighten that camera a little bit. These are all things that we'll be working on all season. And Curly Davies, what's up? I know it's difficult for you to make it to games sometimes because of the time difference, but I'm happy to have you here, big dog. Happy you were able to tune in for a preseason game. Susan said Minnesota tickets went for 50 cents. I mean, it is preseason. Knicks tickets were going as low as like $22 or something like that. which is, crazy for New York. It's a cracking setup. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. At some point during the regular season, I want to take you guys through all the paraphernalia I got up. A lot of it's obvious, a lot of Knicks stuff because of what we do, obviously, right? But we got some Batman, some Spider-Man, cool little poster setups there. We got some interesting pictures and whatnot over here. We got an interesting picture over here. We got the elephant head. We got some interesting stuff that I'd like to, go through with you guys and talk about it a little bit more. But I don't know if that's going to be a video or if I want to do that live. Maybe I'll do it live and then we'll edit it into a video afterwards and throw it up as a video. But either way, I'm very happy with how it turned out for now. But again, improvements will be made. Things will change. But I appreciate the compliments because I worked really hard on it. If you guys weren't here the last time, the reason why I did all this is because I wanted to be a little bit different. During last year, I started this setup, but didn't really have the equipment to sort of do it properly and get it to look as good, this good, and get it to sound as good as if I were sitting behind the desk. Who's that? Beast Taro. What's up? What's up? Do you think Randall will get 14 today? Probably not. I don't think he'll play enough minutes to get to 14, but it's possible. In preseason, it's hard to predict because guys, play 15 minutes or so. And I think 14 points in like 15, 20 minutes is like a pretty tough ask. But it's possible if he gets hot, Hasn't really been that aggressive. He's gone to the line a little bit. I had this timer running the whole time and no one said anything. Come on, guys. Help me out. Forgot. But as far as Randall, B-Star, I don't know. Getting 14? I doubt it. Personally, I doubt it. I just don't think he'll play enough minutes tonight to get to it. Curly Davies, can't afford the MSG prices while I'm in town, though. 200 plus a ticket. I know, dude. I know. As someone who lives here, I go to one game a season because they're super expensive. And it's for my birthday. Me and my pop go once a year, once a season in January. But I'm with you. Tickets way too expensive, even when they weren't good. We're back into the game now, and Randall missed the turnaround bank mid-range jump shot. Mitchell Robinson got called for a foul chasing the offensive rebound. All right, so we're back in it. I'll get back to the chat in a second. Johnny Davis, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nyedits, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's popping, people? All right, Kyle Anderson has it coming down. Up top to Noel. Noel has it. Brunson guarding him. Oh, no, that's Conley. Excuse me. Jeez Louise. Towns has it. Spots up in the high post. Puts it over Randall. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Harnstein comes up with it. Quick outlet to Randall. Now over to Brunson. Coming down the right side of the court. He's going to slow it down. He's going to put Conley in the post. Getting 2 feet in the paint. Stops, turns, pivots again. And a foul call on Conley. But Brunson passed it off to Harnstein at the last second. So he won't be going to the line here. We're at 7 minutes and 20 seconds into the first quarter here. My timer is off. I let it run for a little too long, but we'll catch up at some point and sync it up again. Johnny Davis said Knicks basketball is dope. I appreciate it. It truly is. Truly one of a kind. The Knicks are in the bonus anyway, so Brunson's going to the line for 2. It is 11-7. Let me update that score a little bit. And Brunson knocks down the first free throw. We'll update that again. And Nayed said, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you coming through for this preseason matchup between the New York Knicks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. I know it's not the most exciting game in the world, but getting any opportunity to watch Knicks basketball is always a good time. Always a good time. All right, Brunson goes 2 for 2 at the line. Conley bringing it down. Brunson on him. He's got it up top. Over to Towns. Towns tried the spot up, and now Harnstein's going to switch on to him. Kick it over to Conley. Conley has it. Putting some dribble moves on Brunson. He's going to pull it back out. Calling Gobert for a screen. Comes to it right around the Gobert screen. Gets wide open in the right wing. Sets his feet. Fires and knocks down the 3. Knicks got to get around that screen. Come on, Jalen Brunson. That's a big 3 for Conley there. Pulling it to a 10-13 game. Back to being respectable. Both teams knocking down baskets here. Knicks not really. They're getting to the line. The Timberwolves are the one knocking down the baskets. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left. Down off a Harnstein handoff. Kicks it out to RJ. RJ's going to put up a contested 3. Way off for RJ. Come on, big dog. I know it's the preseason. I know we're working off rust, but that's not a great shot, and it looked ugly. Conley coming down. Foul on Quentin Grimes fighting over a screen, over a Gobert screen, chasing Conley off the dribble. Curly Davies said, I got tickets for around $40 each when I was there about 5 years ago. But that was February, and the Knicks weren't in the hunt by then. True. It used to be a lot more affordable to just kind of pick up tickets. That's completely changed. One of the downsides of actually having a good basketball team to root for. Anthony Edwards shoots a pull-up. Anthony Edwards shoots a pull-up three over the Knicks again, contested. Misses it. And then there was a little fracas, little loose ball situation between Hartenstein and Kyle Anderson, kind of tipping the ball back and forth. And they're going to look at it real quick. And it looks like it was supposed to be off Kyle Anderson, but the Minnesota's going to get the ball back. Referee couldn't see the play properly. Kyle Anderson has it up top to Conley, coming to his right around the Gobert screen, getting downhill, gets to the foul line, gets the foul call, put up the floater, but can't get the roll on the rim. 6:15 to go here in the first quarter. Conley going to the line for two with a chance to cut the Knicks lead down to 1. Knicks got to get back to swishing and dishing and playing some good defense. Got to keep these guys out of the paint. Started with that Karl-Anthony Towns quick rip move against Randall, getting downhill in the paint and threw it down. Seemed to take the lid off the basket for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Frank, what's up, Frank? Taco Man, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Conley knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. 6:15 to go here in the first quarter. Our timer's a little off, but we'll set it. We will reset it and resync it the second we get closer in time. We're about a minute off. Brunson, quick hit ahead pass to Grimes, who just spots, catches, and fires from the left wing and knocks it down. There we go. Way to take the lid off the basket, Grimes. We were just asking you to hit a three, and he delivers. Grimes chasing Edwards. He's got it up top over to Towns, who pump fakes. Randall flies out. He's still guarding him. One-legged fade away for Towns. Doesn't get it to go. Hartenstein, big rebound. Here comes Brunson. He's pushing all the way downhill, getting all the way to his left, and tries to finish. Gets blocked by Anthony Edwards, but it's a goaltend. And one. And one. Not and one. Count the basket for Jalen Brunson. That puts us up to 17. Why is my thing off? 17 to 12. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Gotcha. There we go. So it's 17 to 12. 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Towns has it up top. Tries to hit Anthony Edwards going back door. Grimes, good awareness. He's got it. Kicks it out to Randall, who spots up in the left wing. Wide open for three in transition. Misses it. Edwards comes flying in for the rebound. We got to get a Randall to start knocking out some shots too. He's been off in this preseason so far. This is only the second game. So we've only played 5 quarters. Didn't play much in the last game. Edwards has it, coming downhill, pump fake, leans in, throws it away right into the hands of Brunson. Brunson has it. Ooh, no look pass to RJ. RJ, little pull-up jump shot at the foul line and knocked it down. Smart move from RJ. Didn't challenge the big man into paint. Decided, let me take what they're giving me, and knocked it down. Conley has it, coming to his left around the Gobert screen, and he throws it away. The Knicks defense we were just asking. RJ going all the way down and tried to throw it down over Towns. Oh, he missed the dunk, but he tried to get him. He missed the dunk, but he tried to get him. Oh, man, RJ. Ooh, he took his gather a little too far out. A little too far out for RJ. Took the gather. Couldn't finish the dunk, but got the foul call. He's going to the line for 2. It's 19-12 with RJ at the line for 2, and he knocked down his first free throw. RJ hasn't missed a free throw in the preseason yet, people. Do we know how big this is? This man gets to the line at will. Emmanuel Quickly's checking in. This man gets to the line at will. If he can be 80% or higher from the free throw line, woo, man. Love the sweater from Frank. Thank you. RJ misses a free throw. I just jinxed him, man. God damn it. 20-12. Towns has it up top. RJ guarding him. We're going small here. We got Josh Hart in with RJ and Hartenstein. So one of them's playing 4. It looks like RJ's playing 4. We got Josh Hart on Anthony Edwards guarding him. Hit Naj Reid, and he turns it over again. This Knicks defense is, and Grimes throws it away. It was like a 3-on-2, 3-on-1-ish situation with Grimes, Hart, and RJ. And Grimes threw the pass just a little too far ahead of Hart. Goes out of bounds. Josh Hart getting a little ovation after he landed in the stands. trying to save that ball from going out of bounds. Clock. Yep. Thank you, Taco Man. I appreciate you, big dog. Y'all gotta let me know when I'm when my stuff is off. We're only 30 seconds behind though. Towns pulls up deep straightaway three and knocks it down. Got to step up there. 20-15. Harnstein has it up top over to Hart. Back to Quickly. Quickly coming to his right. Kicks it over to Hart. Hart has it. Throws it inside to Harnstein. Harnstein has it against Naj Reid and tries to finish. And he's able to get the basket to go down. Good move from Harnstein. Great pass from Hart. About 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Towns has it. Pump fakes. Deep three. Josh Hart guarding Towns now. Over to Kyle Anderson. He's coming to his right. Getting downhill. Kicks it in the corner. Anthony. That's not Anthony Edwards, but he put up the three anyway. Shake Milton for three. I did not realize Shake Milton was on Minnesota now. That is 22-18. Quickly has it. Coming to his left. Getting downhill. Takes a bump. Picks the ball back up. Now gets it out to Josh Hart up top. Over to Harnstein. Back to Josh Hart. Little miscommunication between him and Harnstein. Pick and roll. Josh Hart throws it out of bounds as Harnstein wasn't expecting the pass to come as quick as it was. And Dante DiVincenzo checks in here. I assume checking in for RJ. Oh, timeout. Didn't matter. Got a timeout. We're going to let the timer run down to 3:25. There's 3:25 remaining here in the game. It's 18-22. This game's very entertaining. Way more entertaining than the first game was. We've got 42 people in here for a preseason game. Yo, Knicks fans, show up. What's up, everybody? Oh, man. Oh, happy to see a bunch of people tuning in for this Knicks preseason game. I feel like I'm in mid-season form. I feel pretty good. Couple things I noticed quickly that I'm missing, but it is what it is. It was 3:22. All right, we'll stop the timer there. We'll fix it. Ms. Georges, welcome. I live in New York. Shout out to you. I'm a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, Taco Man. I'm a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, and that a rival of the New York Rangers and New York Islanders. Sorry, I get it. It is what it is. I've never heard of somebody being a hockey fan of somebody that's not from their town. That's usually a football thing, right? Football fans are usually fans of the team that was really good when they first got into football, I find, right? Like a lot of Cowboys fans is because a lot of young kids grew up and the Cowboys were awesome, back in the day, in the 80s and 90s. A lot of Chiefs fans because of Montana when he went over there. I haven't heard that too much haven't heard that too much about fans of other sports, right? Like whenever I hear like somebody who grew up in New York being like, yeah, I'm a Laker fan because I grew up with Shaq and Kobe. I'm like, huh? That don't vibe. Nah. If you grow up in the city, you are typically a fan of that city's baseball team, if they have one, that city's basketball team, if they have one, stuff like that. Matt Frey, go Wolves. We got a Wolves fan in here. Welcome. All are welcome. You just got to know who we rep, right? Obviously, I am going to be biased towards the Knicks, but I welcome you here anyway. I try to remain as unbiased as possible against your team. Try to evaluate your guys as fairly as possible. But obviously, I'm going to root like crazy for my team to win. But, Matt, as far as your team goes, love Edwards. I think Gobert is pretty good for what he is. Obviously, he's really good for what he is. But overall, he's pretty good. Towns, I'm not the biggest fan of. But you guys have done a pretty good job. You got Conley there to study the point guard situation after you had D'Lo there for a couple of years. So I like your team overall. And Jaden McDaniels is a very interesting player. We'll see how he develops. But you got the cornerstone with Edwards. Can't mess that up. Beast Taro said, I'm a Saints fan. A lot of Saints fans. I've seen a lot of Saints fans too. Grow up in the era with Sean Payne and Drew Brees there. All right, we're back in the game. Let's get into it. Towns kicks it out. Back out to Naj Reid. Spots up for a three. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. We have Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, Manuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and Isaiah Harnstein. Very interesting lineup we got going on here. Thought RJ was coming out, but he came in for grind. Harnstein hits RJ going backdoor for an easy layup. Ooh, love to see it. Naj Reid going back door, get an easy layup on his end. Timer 24-20. Make sure we get everything right. RJ has it off the handoff from Hartenstein, coming downhill to his left, switching over to his right hand, can't get it to go, but they called the foul. Is it a foul on Naj Reid on RJ Barrett? Is he going to the line for two? Or is it a foul for Hartenstein? I think RJ's going to the line for two. RJ's cooking. RJ's cooking. All-star leap for RJ Barrett, people? All-star leap for RJ Barrett? Come on. Come on. And RJ knocks down another free throw. We're at 2:35. Timer's just about synced up. And Susan said the Knicks are hunting down a Wolfpack tonight. Very true. Very true. We're going to come out with a win tonight. Feel it in my bones. RJ goes 2 for 2 at the line. He's only missed one free throw so far in this preseason. That's because I jinxed him. That's why. If we're being honest. RJ's got 13. He's 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Anderson gun downhill, kicks it out to Edwards. He pump fakes. He's driving it down. Double clutches in the air. Quickly flew by. He's able to lay it up nice and easy. Nice and easy. Quickly has it up top. Coming to, crosses over to his right, rejects the screen. Edwards sticking with him. Coming to his right, hands it off to RJ. RJ thought about shooting the spot up three, can't get it to go. Now Hartenstein driving it down, moves Gobert out of the way and throws it up and in with the right hand. Ooh, muscled him out of there. Things you love to see. Edwards going 1-on-1 against RJ, kicks it over to Reid. They swing it over to Shake Milton for a three, can't get it to go. Josh Hart flies in for the rebound. He's going to bring it down. 140 to go here in the first quarter. Josh Hart going all the way, finishes with the right hand, can't get it to go. Loose ball. Shake Milton comes up with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Timberwolves have numbers here. Bad decision, throw lob. But it ends up in his hands anyway. Quickly there to contest, but Naj Reid able to corral it and put it up and in. Up and down here. I'm not updating the score. 2 and another 2. It's 28-24. Quickly has it. Hand off from Hartenstein. Coming down. Sets in the mid-range. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Timberwolves with the rebound. Edwards bringing it down. DiVincenzo sticking with him. Goes right around everybody. Tries to finish with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. RJ picks it up. He's bringing it down. Going 1-on-1 against everybody. Getting into the paint. Puts it up high with the left hand and a blocking foul. RJ going to the line yet again. We are getting downhill, people. Oh, man, people. This is crazy. I got to keep up with the chat. Here we go. Where did we leave off on? RJ makes the first free throw, by the way. Taco Man says he lives in South Dakota. No protein. Fair. At that point, you just got to pick one. You're right. RJ hits another free throw. Yo, RJ. Has he turned the corner? Is he now the best free throw shooter ever? Shake Milton bringing it down over to Kyle Anderson up top with RJ guarding him. Coming to his right. Now coming to his left around the Gobert screen. RJ goes under. They throw the lob to Gobert, and bad defense from RJ and Hartenstein. Can't go under when you're that far into the paint. Come on. Wake up. Quickly has it in the paint. Flips it over to Hartenstein. He puts up with the little push floater. Can't get it to go. Hit off the back rim. Gobert with the rebound. Anthony Edwards going to bring it down. This should be the last possession for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He crosses over. Gets downhill. Anthony Edwards flying through the lane. Throws it down after crossing over Dante DiVincenzo. That's what makes him special right there. It's 28-30. Quickly has it up top. 10 seconds to go. Last shot of the quarter here. Quickly with Shake Milton guarding him. Kicks it over to RJ in the left wing. Spots up for a three. Comes up short. Edwards with the rebound. Chucks it up 3/4 court. Can't get it to go. And that's the end of the first quarter. 30-28. The New York Knickerbockers muscling Minnesota around in the paint. Minnesota starting able to knock down some shots, get into a groove. Came back 30-28. Pretty even game. Pretty entertaining so far. That was a very entertaining first quarter. Still got another quarter to go before the first half ends. Very entertaining first quarter. It's only preseason, and we're getting like middle of the regular season type of competition. You love to see it. Now they're both pretty rusty. Both teams missing pretty wide open 3-point attempts. Grimes missed one. RJ's missed a couple. Quickly missed a wide open midi. But overall, very entertaining game. All right, let's get to make sure I hit everybody's comment here. Those Taco Mans, and then John Buzlan. Heard New York is as expensive as Toronto is now. Hope y'all good in New York. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Although it is pretty expensive everywhere, to be fair. It is ridiculously expensive everywhere. Frank got up the blue and orange. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What are our chances this season from Curly Davies? Chances of winning a championship? Pretty slim. Is it impossible? No. Luck has to work out for the Knicks. It's not impossible, but highly unlikely. I think the Knicks' goal this season should be to make a conference finals, just be better, have more success than you did last year, and that would mean making a conference final. They made it to 2 games away from the conference finals last year, right? They won 2 games in the second round. So naturally, an improvement on that would be to actually make it to the conference finals this year. Now that is a big ask, right? A lot of things kind of broke their way last year. Teams are better this year. They now know what the Knicks are all about. So they're not going to catch anybody sleeping, stuff like that. But I have like this hair in like my vision. I don't know what it's from. It's from my hat, it's from my eye, I don't know. But what are their chances this year, Curly Davies? It's pretty slim, but in terms of like, if we lowered the expectation and say, what are their chances of improving what they did last year? I think that those chances are pretty high. They improved their team with DiVincenzo. They got a full year of Josh Hart now with them. Quickly is going to be better. RJ's already shown that he's going to be better. And then you got Brunson and RJ returning. And Randall returning. It's going to be great. All right, we're back in it. We'll get back to the comments. We'll read all of them. Quickly, DiVincenzo, Evan Fournier checks in, and Josh Hart. So we got Quickly, DiVincenzo, Fournier, Josh Hart, and Hartenstein. And we're in the second quarter. Let's reset the timer. The Knicks turned it over, Quickly tried to draw a foul, lost the ball. Minnesota came down. Naj Reid drew a foul in transition. He's going to the line for 2 here. Let's go ahead and start that timer. We're at 11:41 here in the second quarter. Naj Reid misses the first free throw. Helps us out. That helps us out. Fournier getting the opportunity here in preseason to show why he deserves to be back in the rotation, although I don't expect there to be any way he can get back in the rotation. Naj Reid makes the second free throw. Quickly has it, pulls it back, step back 3, can't get it to go. Gobert with the rebound. Conley bringing it down now. It's 29-30. Knicks up 1. 11:30 to go here in the second quarter. Conley getting downhill, kicks it in the corner to, not sure who that was. Oh, Troy Brown Jr. misses the 3. Fournier has in transition, coming all the way down, gets to the lane, tries to lay it up and in, and he gets it. There you go, Fournier, way to attack in transition. Both teams getting down in transition here. Conley has it, hands it off. Over to Gobert, back to, not sure who that is. Naj Reid puts up the 3 from the left wing, but he's able to knock it down. And it ties it at 32. A little under 11 minutes to go here. Quickly bringing it down. Over to Fournier, hands it back off to Quickly. Back to Fournier. Fournier has it up top, coming to his left around the Hartenstein screen. Pump fakes from 3, gets it over to Quickly. Quickly has it over to Hartenstein, back to Quickly. Quickly coming to his left around the Hartenstein screen. Puts up the floater, comes up well short. Quick outlet pass from Minnesota. Ooh, DiVincenzo jumps the passing lane, getting downhill. Goes up and throws it down. There you go, DiVincenzo. Way to get an easy 2. Way to get out in transition. Way to create a nice highlight for yourself here in the preseason. They swing it around to a wide open Naj Reid on the left wing, and he flashes another 3. Knicks defense is not rotating well. 35-34. Minnesota up 1 here, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout. Couple of 3s from Naj Reid, giving Minnesota their first lead of the game. But this is what we want to see out of Dante DiVincenzo. Got in the passing lane. It was a bad pass from Minnesota. Cross-court bounce pass, which is just not a good decision. But DiVincenzo saw it coming, jumped the passing lane, able to get the steal, get out in transition. He's quick enough to outpace everybody and throw it down. It's what we want to see. All right, let's get back to your chatteroos. Curly Davies said he found the stream on the MSG Plus stream. Yep. Unfortunately, you got to pay for that, but it's unless you have a connected cable service, I believe, or Fubo TV, I think is another way to get it. I cut the cable last year, so I got to stop the timer too. I cut the cable last year, so I didn't have the MSG stream this year, so I had to come out of pocket and pay $310 just to watch the Knicks this season. But whatever, it's the Knicks. Of course, I'm going to spend it. Where are we? Susan said, please, RJ Bear Chevy got me on the RJ team. Yes, sir. Big RJ Baird fan. Listen, if you are drafted by the Knicks and you show some modicum of being good at basketball, I'm going to be your biggest fan. I'm the biggest fan of Quickly, biggest RJ fan, Mitchell Robinson is my favorite player in the Knicks. I love Mitchell Robinson. But if I had to put a ranking, it's Mitch, then RJ, then Quickly on this team. You know? Big Obi fan too. Unfortunately, he's not on the team this year, but I was a big Obi fan too. Big McBride fan. I was a big Trevor Keels fan. Didn't work out. But, you know, there's just something about being drafted to that team that just makes me your biggest fan. So I'm a huge RJ fan, rooting for him to make an All-Star league. And this year might be the year because he looks fantastic. I like the Penguins because of Sidney Crosby, Taco Man. Makes sense. Curly Davis said I'm about 5 seconds behind you, which is absolutely fine for preseason. Yep. Part of the reason why I tried to have the timer up, I know my timer's been off a lot tonight lately. I got to get better at that. There's 10 minutes and 9 seconds to go, so I'm a minute early. Part of the reason why I have the timer is so that we can keep up together, but you should be able to keep up with me based on the scoreboard and my commentary. But I appreciate you, big dog. John Boozlon said Edwards is an all-star. He is most likely going to make his first all-star team this year. My clock isn't changing. True. Yeah. I gotta fix that. All right, we're back into the game. We'll get back to the rest of the comments in a second. Brunson putting some fancy dribble moves on, getting to the paint, tries to put up a left-handed floater, can't get it to go. Timberwolves with the rebound. Conley bringing it down. DiVincenzo going to pick him up. Over to Naj Reid. They swing it over to Milton. Milton has it. Cross-court pass to Troy Brown Jr. Goes baseline. Kicks it to Milton. Milton creates some space. Kicks it out to Naj Reid on the right wing this time. And he flashes yet another three. The Minnesota Timberwolves are swishing and dishing. About 9:30 to go here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo has it up top. Coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen. Kicks in the corner. Josh Hart spots up for a three. And he knocks down a three. There we go. 37-38. About 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Conley has it up top, coming to his left around the Naj Reid screen. Offensive foul, Naj Reid. Ball going back to the Knickerbockers. Third quarter shine, Susan. True. Gonna miss Obi Toppin, but he's gonna thrive in Indiana. He is. Although Jarace Walker is nipping at his heels, right? Indiana's top draft pick this year. Jarace Walker, he's really good, nipping at his heels. We'll see how that plays out, but he is gonna be a lot better utilized in Indiana. And here we go. Fournier cutting across the lane, finishes with a nice left-handed scoop floater. 39-38. Knicks taking the lead again. Conley has it up top, kicks it over to Milton on the right, coming down, going to the lane. And a goaltend on Mitchell Robinson as he went up to block him, and Milton got it up off the backboard. 40-39. Game is going back and forth. I told you about the letter, Chevy. Look back. Oh, you did? Oh, I did see your comment, Susan. You wanted an email. I'll show you at halftime. I'll show you at halftime the email. It should be on the channel. If you go to the channel and then you go to About, you should see an email there, I believe. But if not, I'll give it to you in a second. We'll take another postseason. Recruitment hasn't been inspiring, but I guess the setup has been put in place last season. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't much of a free agency class this year. Wasn't much of a free agency class this year. All right, here we go. Timberwolves have it up top over to Towns. Left wing puts up the three over Robinson. Comes up short. Fournier comes flying in for the rebound. He's bringing it down. Right side of the court, bringing it to the middle. Naz Reid is going to pick him up. Way to push in, force the mismatches. Over to Randall. Randall's back in. Let's see if Randall can get going. Driving it to his right, gets into the paint. Leans in. Almost falls down. Gets it out to Brunson. Brunson has it up top with Conley guarding him. Swings through to his left. Goes to his floater. Rims in and out. Can't get it. Mitchell Robinson tips it up and in because, of course, he does. What else is Mitchell Robinson going to do? But get us some easy baskets down in the paint, especially off of offensive rebounds. Millen coming down to his right, gets into the paint. Dante DiVincenzo came from behind and blocked it. Goes out of bounds on DiVincenzo as he tipped it out of bounds. Ball going back to the Timberwolves. Excellent defensive play from DiVincenzo, because if not, he would have kicked it out to the corner. Probably would have got an open look. Towns has it in the right corner, kicks it up to Naz Reid, hands it off to Conley. Conley, oh, got stripped from Dante DiVincenzo. He's going to bring it down and throw it down. Ooh, Dante. Don't tease me like that, big dog. Oh, what's up, Big Rud? Welcome. And a timeout for Minnesota? Foul? Technical. Something. A whistle was blown. DiVincenzo was called for a foul. Excuse me. Conley has it up top. DiVincenzo guarding him. Over to Towns. Towns spots up for a deep straightaway three. Way off. Loose ball. Troy Brown Jr. able to come up with it. Over to Conley. Back to Brown Jr. who's wide open for a corner three. Comes up short. Brunson comes flying in for a rebound. Fournier puts up for a three in transition. He knocks it down. Knicks are swishing and dishing now. It's 46-40. Starting to pull away a tiny bit. My scoreboard is way off. Jeez Louise. Naz Reid puts up a straightaway three over Mitchell Robinson and switches it. So there it is. 43-46. Both teams switching and dishing. And moving and grooving. Getting on my little Clyde here. Getting on Clyde a little bit. Get my Clyde on a little bit. Just a little bit. Brunson has it on the left side of the court. Conley's guarding him. Ooh, spins off, coming to his left, gets into the paint. Foul on Conley. Jalen Brunson is a very physical ball handler. It hurts. It must hurt to guard that guy. He goes into you, puts his shoulder in, bumps you constantly. That was a nice three from Fournier in transition on the previous play. Susan said, be right back. Of course. Mitchell Robinson has it up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his left. Getting downhill. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out to, Randall. Almost lost it out of bounds. Randall now picks it up. Puts it up to three. Misses it. Mitchell Robinson, offensive rebound. Pivoted in the paint. Muscled Karl-Anthony Towns out of the way and put it up and in. There you go, Big Mitch. Karl-Anthony Towns has it up top. Over to Anthony Edwards. Coming down to his right, kicks it out to Troy Brown Jr., puts up a three on the right wing, can't get it to go. Jalen Brunson with the rebound, he's bringing it down over to Dante DiVincenzo. Hit a head pass to Fournier into the corner, and he knocks down yet another three. Fournier making a case for himself to play this year. Who is that? Dad's Pro J07. He said, hey, welcome. Or they said, hey, welcome. Anthony Edwards cuts across the lane, tries to put up a floater of Mitchell Robinson, can't get it to go. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's bringing it down against Naz Reid, takes the contact, throws a bullet of a pass to Jalen Brunson in the corner. He can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. It's 51-43 now. Taco Man, I'm still here. Just playing 2K in the finals with the Knicks. Love to hear it. I don't blame you for doing something else while this preseason game is going on, but it is a very entertaining preseason game. I'll give it that. Alexander Walker has it up top, over to Naj Reid on the right wing. Taking Randall into the post, kicks it up top to Kyle Anderson. Sets his feet. Knicks do a good job of closing out. DiVincenzo almost came up with another steal. Naj Reid fires a three. Can't get it to go. Quick outlet pass to Brunson. Over to Fournier. Fournier kicks it in the corner to Randall. Randall going one-on-one against Towns. Pivots. They bring a double team. Loose ball. DiVincenzo chasing the loose ball. Can't get it. Oh, does have it. And what's the call here? The jump ball. Jump ball. Great hustle from DiVincenzo, because if he didn't get to that ball, it would have been an easy dunk for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Knicks would have a concentrated effort of getting Evan Fournier the ball right now, trying to see what he can do, giving him the opportunity to fight his way back into the rotation. DiVincenzo tips it over to Mitchell Robinson, kicks it out to Jalen Brunson. Over to DiVincenzo up top. He almost gets stripped from Kyle Anderson. Over to Randall. Randall has it. Step back, puts up the three over Naj Reid. Off the back rim, long rebound. Brunson couldn't come up with it. Out of bounds on Brunson, as there was some contact, and he takes a tumble out of bounds. Taco Man said he's playing 2K with the Knicks, so he's not in the comments that much. That's fine. That's fine. I appreciate you chilling with us, though, either way. Do your thing. Do your thing. All right, here we go. 4:51 remaining. Naj Reid has it up top, hands it off to Alexander Walker. Brunson chasing him, coming to his left. Gets downhill. They swing it over to Edwards. He's attacking off the bounce. They kick into a wide open Alexander Walker in the corner, left corner for three, and he knocks it down. That was excellent ball movement from Minnesota there. Driving and kicking, generating a good open look from three. Julius Randle has it on the right wing. Naj Reid guarding him. Over to Brunson up top. Brunson coming to his left around the Robinson screen. Snaking the pick and roll a little bit. Gets to the foul line. Puts up the floater. Draws the foul on Nickeil Alexander Walker, who's trailing him. Can't get the floater to go, but he's going to the line for two. 4:18 remaining here in the second quarter. 51-46. New York Knickerbockers up 5 so far. Both teams playing well, playing tough. Very fun, entertaining game, back and forth. Both teams are going at it. Defensive intensity is high. Offensive execution is pretty good. Jalen Brunson knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming here. Excuse me. Brunson knocks down both free throws. Here we go. A little over 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Both teams have gone back and forth pretty much all night. Naj Reid has it up top. Tries to get it over to Edwards. He's got to chase it down by the half-court line. He's coming to his left, splits the pick and roll, almost loses the ball, now picks it up. He's going, flips it up over Mitchell Robinson, can't get it to go, but that leaves Towns open to attack the offensive rebound, and he tips it up and in. And Anthony Edwards picks up a technical foul, yelling at the referee. There we go. Anthony Edwards a little frustrated with the Knicks' pressure here. Who's shooting the free throw? Should be Jalen Brunson. And it is Jalen Brunson. He's shooting our technical free throw. He just hit 2 before. Can he make it 3 free throws in a row here? And he does connect on the free throw there. All right, it's 53-48. 3:50 to go here in the second quarter. Knicks with possession. They're bringing it down. Brunson has it. Edwards guarding him, coming to his right. Brunson, a little tricky dribble. He's got it on the right wing. Naj Reid switches onto him, coming to his left, getting downhill, gets into the paint, kicks it out to Fournier, catch and shoot from the left wing. Can't get it to go. Minnesota converges for the rebound. Anthony Edwards bringing it down left side of the court. They kick it in the corner. Naj Reid, he pump fakes, driving it down, back out to Anderson. They swing it around over to Edwards. He pump fakes, sets his feet. Brunson flies by. Can't get the three-pointer to go. Randall with the rebound. Forgot to credit Gobert with his basket, but Randall has it up top, tries to split a double team, gets a foul call on the Minnesota Timberwolves. I believe that's on Naz Reid. Timer stops there, 3:13. We have 60 people here right now. Jeez Louise, New York Knicks fans, show out. It's the preseason, people. It's the preseason. Brunson has it up top. Mitchell Robinson coming up to set the screen. Brunson dancing around a little bit. Edwards chasing him. Gets into the paint. Gets downhill. Pump fake. Stops. Pivots. Kicks it out to Randall up top. Pump fakes. Towns flies by. Tries to get out to Fournier. Tipped pass. Fournier's got to throw it up the buzzer. Can't get it off. Kyle Anderson, a little tip. Air ball. Shot clock violation. Minnesota basketball. 2:56 remaining. We'll let the timer run for another 10 seconds or so. 2:56 remaining here in the second quarter. It's 54-48. Knicks with a 6-point lead. Very entertaining preseason game. I think this is as entertaining as preseason games go. I don't think both teams are operating at 100%, but I think like 80 to 90. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The last preseason game we watched from the Knicks on Tuesday, it was okay. It was fine, you know. But tonight, very fun, very entertaining. But we only have, I said I was going to let that run 2:56, I think it was, right? Anyway, we'll let the timer run to like 2:50. But there we go. Another 5 seconds. 2:50. 2:56, I think it was anyway, but we'll get it to 2:50. There we go. We'll give ourselves a little leeway when we come back from the game. But we haven't seen RJ in the second quarter. And he was cooking in the first. Got to the free throw line, got whatever he wanted. We're seeing a lot in this half of Fournier. A lot of DiVincenzo. He pulled quickly early. That's true. Quickly didn't have it going much tonight. He had it going the last game. Didn't have it going much tonight. Let's take a look at the box score. What's popping off, people? What's going on? Let's see. Gobert 4 and 7. Towns 7-1 board for Towns. That's not good. Edwards at 7. He's 3 for 12, 1 for 6 from 3. Yeah, he's rusty. Although he did play the World Cup, he shouldn't be that rusty, but you can tell he's pretty rusty. Naz Reid is the guy that's killing us. He's 6 for 9 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3 for 17 points off the bench. Naz Reid, one of the best backup bigs in the NBA. If not the best backup big in the NBA. Although I don't think the defense is there, but one of the best. Julius Randle, only 1 point. He's 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. He does have 5 rebounds and 3 assists, so he is doing a bunch of other stuff. Mitchell Robinson, 4 points, 4 boards. Jalen Brunson, 9 points, 4 assists. RJ with 15 points, 4 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. But he has been getting himself to that free throw line. And connecting. That's the other thing. He's not just getting to the free throw line, because he's been doing that for a majority of his entire career. He is converting on these free throws. DiVincenzo's 2 for 2 on 2 breakaway dunks off of him causing turnovers, so that's been great to see. Fournier's got 10 points off the bench. He's 4 for 6, 2 for 4 from 3. Hartenstein only 4 points, 4 boards, 1 assist. Josh Hart hit a 3, and that's it. Quickly got pulled after 7 minutes. He was 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Didn't record a rebound or assist, but you did get some of his spectacular defense, as you always do. Quinn Grimes, 2 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. He's got 4 points, 2 rebounds. So one of his threes, we thought it was a 3. It wasn't. I guess his foot was on the line. They counted it as a 2. So there's that. 2:55 remaining here. All right, we'll start the timer in a second here. There we go. And Minnesota comes out with possession. Kyle Anderson has it up top, coming to his left around the Gobert screen. Gets to the foul line, leans in, puts up the floater over Fournier, knocks it down. Good manipulation from Kyle Anderson there. Quickly's back in. We were just talking about him. Let's see if he's got anything to end this quarter. Hands it off. Mitchell Robinson hands it off to Randall. Randall has it up top, going against Towns. Bullies him. Bodies in him. Bodies in him again. A little one-legged fadeaway. Comes up short. Towns with the rebound. Tipped off the hands of Mitchell Robinson. Anthony Edwards bringing it down. Quickly's on him. He's just going to get into... That's not Anthony Edwards, excuse me. They swing it around. It was Edwards. Excuse me again. Over to Kyle Anderson. He's getting downhill. Kicks it out to Edwards for a three. And he finally gets one to go down. That makes him 2 for 7 from the 3-point range. Hopefully Knicks can close good. Because last year, fourth quarters were, oof. They were. Always made games very interesting. They rarely blew teams out, and they rarely got blown out. Randall has it, draws the foul after driving it in on Towns. Can't get the layup to go, but there is a foul. Randall going to the line for 2. Can't get a field goal to go, but that was a 3 from Edwards the previous possession. He can't get a field goal to go, but he is getting to the line, much like RJ. Now knock down your free throws, please, for a favor. Wait till the regular season starts, people. Wait till you see what I got planned for the start of the regular season. That first game. National TV game, ESPN game. Wait till you see what I got planned, people. I got my outfit picked out and set already. Randall misses 2 free throws. Come on, big dog. What are we doing? Come on. Collinson has it up top. RJ's back in. He's chasing him. Kicks it out to Shake Milton. We're quickly guarding him. Over to Gobert up top. Hands it back off to Milton. Quickly chasing him. Getting downhill. Gets into the paint. They swing it around. Edwards pump fakes. Fly by from RJ. He puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson snatches down a big rebound over Gobert. Quick outlet to Randall. Randall's going to bring it down. Kyle Anderson's going to pick him up. Randall has it. Hands it off to RJ. Coming to his left. Takes the contact. He's in the paint. Little step back fade away over Anderson. Comes up short. Karl-Anthony Towns snatches the rebound. Edwards bringing it down. Quickly he's going to pick him up. He's got it up top. Coming to his left around the Gobert screen. Attacking Mitchell Robinson. Pump fakes. Leans in. Able to draw the foul on Big Mitch. He's going to the line for 2. About 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It's 53-54. Knicks hold a 1-point lead. Hasn't been great offensive. How do I want to describe it? Execution by the Knicks so far here to end the second quarter, but working out the kinks. Got some funky lineups out there. Jericho Sims checks in for RJ, so that's it for RJ in the second half here, in the second quarter here. Edwards knocks down both free throws, putting the Timberwolves up 1, 55-54. Quickly bringing it down right side of the court. Edwards chasing him, hands it off to RJ. Did not check out, excuse me. We got RJ has it, spinning in the paint, pump fakes. Tried to leave it off for Mitchell Robinson, but Gobert got his hands in there with the steal. Edwards has it, up, draws the foul on Jericho Sims, and 1 for Edwards. Manipulated that possession. Anthony Edwards getting fancy in transition. Looked awkward there. Looked a little bit like a walk, but it's clean. It's preseason. Anyway. Is it just me or has Big Julius dropped so much weight? He did. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he did drop some weight. I don't think he looks too different to me. But Edwards tries to hit a fadeaway over quickly. Can't get it to go. 20 seconds to go here. Should be the final possession of the quarter. Quickly has it up top. Mitchell Robinson comes up to the screen. He rejects it, driving it down to his left. Kicks it out to RJ. Pump fake, step back 3 on the right wing for RJ. Ooh, comes up short. Gobert snatches the rebound. They got 4 seconds to go. Let's see. Shake Milton bringing it down. Jericho Sims going to pick him up. He puts up a deep 3 over Sims. Can't get it to go, and that's the end of the quarter, people. It's 57-54. Minnesota Timberwolves with a 2-point lead over the New York Knickerbockers, and that takes us into halftime. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to go grab some food. I have not eaten anything all day. I had like 1 egg this morning, and that was it. And then a couple of chocolates to keep me caffeinated with sugar and going and energy. But I napped earlier and because I wanted to have energy for the game, but I didn't eat anything. So I'm running low on energy, and I'm starving, and my stomach is empty, and I got a bad headache. But I'll be right back. I will be right back. I will leave you with some, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna leave you with some music, but I'm gonna go grab some food and eat. I'm starving. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, I'll be right back. John Boozlan, love Knicks, but got love for the Wolves. Great game so far. It is a great game. It is very fun, especially for a preseason game where I don't have high expectations. It's a very fun game so far. Let's do this. What's poppin', people? We're back yet again. Looked perfect. I literally had 2 slices of pizza and some chicken wings. I was starving. Hadn't eaten anything all day. I'm still pretty hungry. Was not enough, but enough to get me through the rest of the second half. Let's get back to it. Knicks Hive Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lost the lead because of Randall. I mean, it's a preseason game. He is rusty. Didn't get to play that much during the offseason because of the ankle surgery. Let's go ahead, reset this timer. There we go. No Jalen Brunson in the second half. RJ driving down. Looked like got stripped. Lost it. Anthony Edwards has it. Conley brings it down. They got a mismatch down low. Gobert has it against Randall. It's in the post. He's going to work. And a foul on Julius Randle as Gobert was trying to back him down. Here we go. Ready to go. 100%. All right, Conley has it up top. Over to Towns. Towns on the left wing. Puts up the 3 over Randall. Knocks it down. There we go. Quickly bringing it down. 1-on-1 against Alexander Walker. Coming to his left. Getting downhill. Goes to the floater. Hit off the front rim, but it rolls in. Where's my microphone? What do you got? Here we go. Boop. Quickly guarding Conley. Coming to his right. Stops in the paint, pivots, gets it over to Towns, takes the contact, puts it up with the right hand, and a foul on Randall. Randall starting off slow. Right? Knicks Hive Live said Randall is the reason why we lost the lead. He's going to start off this NBA season very slowly. He's going to ramp up as the season goes on. Because of the ankle injury, he's talked about not being able to really work this offseason the way he normally does. So he's going to come into the season really slow, super rusty. But I just hope we have patience with that, right? It's going to be tough. The Fizz Jr., welcome, welcome, welcome. Naj Reid, so good. He is one of, if not the best backup big man in the league. Isaiah Hartenstein's right there along with him. Made the first free throw, missed the second. Gobert. All right, RJ has it up top over to Randall. Randall has it on the right wing. Over to Quickly. Quickly coming to his left around the Randall screen. Stops. Now coming to his right as Randall re-screen. Gets it over to Randall. Sets his feet. Pump fakes. Over to Quickly in the corner for 3. Sets his feet. Fires. Can't get it to go. Anthony Edwards snatches a rebound. Bringing it down. Coming to his right, stepping back, mid-range, kicks it over to Towns, wide open on the left wing for 3, can't get it to go. Long rebound out to Alexander Walker. Karl-Anthony Towns spots up and fires again from the left wing, same spot. Knocks it down that time. Knicks got to do a better job of getting these offensive rebounds and then getting out to these shooters, man. Timberwolves firing away. Getting everything they want. Quickly coming to his left around the Randall screen, gets it over to RJ in the corner, sets his feet, fires from 3, can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson, offensive rebound, and a foul on Gobert. So Mitchell Robinson takes the tumble down to the ground. Kenny, what's up, Kano? Randall needs to get going. He does. He does. But to be fair, it is preseason. This is when you get the rust out. But he is going to start the season slowly. We need to have the expectation and understanding that he is not going to come firing out the gates. Had a very strange offseason. Had the ankle surgery. Excuse me, had the ankle surgery and couldn't really operate the way he normally did in the offseason. So, like Susan said, Randall will be fine. It's just preseason. 100%, 100%. Let's temper our expectations as well. It is preseason. But again, let's not get crazy if he starts the season a little slowly. Most likely going to happen. In my 2K game, I won. And the second overtime, 163-160 over the Nuggets. Fire, fire. Curly Davies, welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just had to go eat something, man. It was rough. It was a weird day. Quickly has it up top, coming to his right, kicks it out to Quinn Grimes. Pump fakes, drives it down over to RJ in the corner, spots up for another three, can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson snatches a rebound away from Gobert and puts it up and in. There you go, Big Mitch. Way to get on the boards. Another two for the Knickerbockers, 58-64. Conley cutting downhill, coming to his right around some screen, kicks it out to Walker, coming to his left, downhill. RJ posts the ball away, now picks it up. Good steal from RJ. He's getting down in transition, gets it over to Grimes on the wing, puts up the three from the left wing, in and out, can't get it to go, loose ball. Gobert picks it up, now gets it over to Towns. Towns bringing it down, straight away. Randall going to pick him up. Gets it inside to Alexander Walker, and he's able to finish around Mitchell Robinson with the left hand. 66-58. About 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. A little over 9 minutes. Randall spots up for a three straight away, and he swishes a three. There we go, Randall. Way to get on the boards. Way to get on the board with a field goal. Knocked down the three, 61-66. Timberwolves have knocked down 12 threes, and the Knicks have knocked down 4. That's not good. Towns bringing it down, puts it up with the right hand, can't get it to go, but a foul on Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson goes down holding his face. Looked like he got hit in the jaw. Let's take a look here in the replay. What happened? Ooh, that's an offensive foul. Towns came up high with the right hand, with the offhand, waving away Mitchell Robinson, knocked him in the jaw. Foul on Mitchell Robinson, though. Towns is going to go to the line for two. I think there's a timeout here. And I got the timer still running, man. I got to be better at pausing that. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, there's a challenge. All right. We're most likely going to win that challenge. Good challenge from Tibbs. It's going to be an offensive foul. Should be on Towns. God damn, that commercial was so loud in my ear. Come on. Balance your audio better, MSG. Come on. Anyway, Susan said, I would rather have Randall come out the gate slow and set fire at the finish line. True. 100%. I'd rather have a Randall ready to go at the end of the season than a Randall ready to go at the start of the season and peters out towards the end. That's not necessarily what happened last year. I mean, kind of, sort of, but it was really mostly because of the ankle injury that he really petered out at the end there. Super unfortunate timing on that. We have 52 people here in chat. If you give the stream a like, what it does is it helps signal boost the stream, meaning that it'll send it out to more people so more people can find the stream, click on the stream, see the content, enjoy the content, and stick around. So the more people we have, the more fun it'll be, the more people we can interact with. So if you haven't liked the stream yet, I'd really appreciate it if you like the stream. It'd mean a lot to me. It'd help the community grow even more than what it has. Super grateful to everybody who's been here so far. Thank you, a million times thank you. It's been incredibly fun to have something to work at day in and day out, right? We built this whole set. We got the standing stuff going. New audio setup, new lighting setup. There's a million other things I wish I could do better, but as of right now, this is where we are. And we'll get better as the season goes on. But I appreciate you guys who are here now, especially during the preseason. Like, it's so early in the season. I can't wait for the regular season to start. You guys always show up in droves. I'm very thankful. Very blessed. Thank you. A million times thank you. I appreciate it. All right, we're back in the game. Let's see what happened here. It is a successful challenge by Tom Thibodeau. Actually, I don't like having the left one in. I gotta have the right one in. Sounds very weird with just the left one in. Offensive foul, Karl-Anthony Towns. They rescind the foul that was called on Mitchell Robinson, so the ball is going back to the New York Knickerbockers here. Beautiful. Oh, and because it was a successful challenge, the Knicks get a challenge back. I forgot about that rule. It is the first year that that rule is in place. Quickly has it over to Randall up top. Hands it off to Grimes. Grimes loses the ball, able to pick it back up. He's coming to his right around the Randall screen. Kicks it back out to Randall. Randall has it, sets his feet. Pump fakes from three. Now fires from three. And that's another three for Julius Randle. Here we go, people. You guys are asking him to heat up. He's heating up. Conley bringing it down. over to Towns. Towns has it up top, coming to the left wing. Mitchell Robinson switches onto him. Randall switches on to Gobert. Gobert's got Randall pinned. And 3 seconds on Gobert. Gobert was expecting the ball. None of his teammates got it to him. And an offensive 3 seconds in the paint called on Gobert. A little over 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Quickly bringing it down against Alexander Walker. Over to Mitchell Robinson. They hand it off to Randall. Randall has it up top, stepping back. Pump fakes from 3, driving it to his right. And a foul on Karl-Anthony Towns, trying to fight over some screens there. It's 66-64. These teams have been going back and forth all night. All night. Third quarter shine, Susan, 100%, 100%. Does Coach Tibbs dye his strands? I think he does, Curly Davies. He is too old to not have gray hairs. I think he 100% does, which is hilarious to me. RJ in the paint, puts it up. Out of the post, over Edwards, gets the foul call on Edwards. RJ going back to the line. Very workmanlike. That was 5 seconds off the clock. Going back to the line. RJ misses a free throw, though. I was just thinking that. I didn't want to say anything. Didn't want to curse him. Missed it anyway. So that's a miss for RJ at the free throw line. That's 2 misses in the preseason so far. He was 9 for 9 last game. Let's look up what he is tonight. RJ goes 0 for 2 at the line. Damn, RJ. We were just complimenting you, big dog. Conley with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Grimes is going to pick him up. Over to Alexander Walker. RJ on him. Over to Conley on the right wing. Pump fake, step back for 3 over Grimes. Air balls it. Loose ball. Town saves it, but Randall's right there to pick it up. He's bringing it down. Knicks have numbers, 4 on 5. Randall has it. In and out dribble, driving it down. Kicks it, cross court. RJ wide open in the right corner. Puts up the 3 and he switches it. It's an RJ Barrett game, people. It's an RJ Barrett game. RJ's up to 19 so far. 5 for 12 from the field. Edwards has it, left wing, snakes the pick and roll from Gobert, puts up the mid-range foul line pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Good contest from the Knickerbockers. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound, quickly bring it down the right side of the court. Over to RJ up top, coming to his left, throws the lob to Mitchell Robinson, and he throws it down. The Gotham Mob. Ooh, Knicks are switching position here in this third quarter. Susan with 100% right, quickly tips the Edwards pass, and it goes out of bounds. Good defense from the Knicks here. Because RJ has been playing so well, Gobert had to commit up further, and it left the wide open Mitchell Robinson available for the lob. And you know RJ's going to hit him. Edwards crossing over, coming to his left, kicks it out to Nickeil Alexander Walker, who puts up a contested 3 over RJ. Air ball, goes out of bounds. Ball going back to the Knickerbockers. 69-66. Here we go. Quickly bringing it down. Edwards guarding him. Over to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson has it up top. Hands it off to Randall. Randall coming down. And an offensive foul. Mitchell Robinson setting the screen. Or was it quickly? It was somebody. Another turnover for the Knicks. About 6:30-ish to go here in the third quarter. 69-66. 6:41 exactly. Gobert's the COVID kid. He is. I think we're far enough removed where we can move on from that. I don't want to harp on that too much longer. Towns has it up. I kind of want to forget about the COVID era, to be honest. Quickly! Gets sneaky behind Towns. Steals the ball. Over to RJ. Puts it up. On transition, he didn't have full control over, just kind of threw it up at the basket, can't get it to go. Good defense from the Timberwolves there, though. RJ could have been better at getting a better shot. Great defense from the Knicks. Edwards tried to put the moves on, sneak it inside to Gobert, and the Knicks take the steal, draw the turnover. Conley hacks quickly coming down on transition, and quickly he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. And I let the timer run a little too long. We're only at 6 minutes to go here. Oh, I didn't let it run enough. We're about 6 minutes here. 6:06 to be exact. It's 69-66, so quickly at the line for 2 here. And he knocks down the first one. You'll love to see it. It's 70-66. Quickly, he's got one more coming. And he goes 2 for 2 at the line. Beautiful. Here we go. Conley bringing it down, quickly guarding him. We've got quickly Randall, Grimes, RJ, and Mitchell Robinson. Conley has it on the left wing, draws the foul, and quickly as he puts up the 3. No shot. They say side-to-side swipe before Conley went up for the shot. Curly Davies, 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes, 100%. 100%. And it's led by the defense, getting them out in transition. Also kind of led by Randall. Randall knocked down a 3, got RJ a nice open look from 3. Towns attacking Mitchell Robinson off the dribble. Great defense from Mitchell Robinson, forces Towns to miss. Randall has it, kicks it over to RJ. RJ puts up the 3 in transition, long rebound, over to RJ, swings it over to Grimes quickly. Grimes puts up the 3 and he can't get it to go. Knicks 3-point shooting has not been great. Long rebound over to Edwards. Edwards saves it over to Conley. Conley has it, sets his feet. Randall does a good job getting back into it. Oh, Mitchell Robinson comes from behind and blocked Karl-Anthony Towns in transition. Oh, Mitchell Robinson is all over the court right now. Mitchell Robinson putting his stamp defensively in this game. Ooh, Karl-Anthony Towns thought he had a nice, clean, open dunk in transition in Madison Square Garden. Mitchell Robinson said, nope. Nope, this is my paint, sir. I have residency here. You are not allowed. But the ball is going to go back to Minnesota as it went out of bounds on Mitchell Robinson. After that glorious highlight block, you love to see it. I let the timer run a little too long again, about a minute ahead. There's 5:30 remaining here in this third quarter. It's 71-66 over to Kyle Anderson on the right wing. Gets it up top to Shake Milton, who quickly guarding him. The Knicks are getting into it now. They get into it. They picked up the defensive intensity. They run a nice little pick and pop from Kyle Anderson, who knocks down a floater along the baseline. Whoops. The Knicks didn't score. That wasn't the Knicks. It was the Timberwolves. RJ has it up top, coming to his right, kicks it over to Randall. Randall pump fakes behind the back, coming down to his right, gets in the paint, stops, pivots, now fades away in the paint, comes up short. It was a nice move from Randall, just couldn't convert. Kyle Anderson coming down now, spins off Randall, kicks it over to Edwards on the right wing, puts up the 3, and he knocks down the 3. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. Knicks are getting a little too happy chasing these steals, trying to get in transition. Come on, guys, get it together. It's tied at 71 again. You were just pulling away a little bit, and you let them come back, and you let them come back. Come on, fellas. Curly Days, that's an incredible block. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. My man, Mitchell Robinson. My man, Mitchell Robinson. Why can't MSG fix this ad situation? Why are the ads so loud? I'm listening to the game on a smaller volume so I can talk and not have too many things going on in my head. So I can listen to the game, but also focus on talking to you guys and calling the game. But then the commercials come on and they're so loud. They're so loud. Why? Edit your adjust your volume better. Susan said, I got the polish ready for the seats starting regular season. I hope so. But they look ready to go, man. This defense looks for real. They're going to be a really good defensive team this year. They're going to be a really good defensive team this year. The only thing that I'm having issue with is they're leaving way too many three-point shooters wide open. Wide open. Now, Minnesota is no slouch of a team. They're pretty good, and they've got very good players, right? We expect Edwards to take another leap. We know Towns is a really good offensive player. They got Conley there to steady the ship, and they got some other guys. And they're doing a really good job of getting into the paint and kicking it out and swinging the ball around. But that's something that I worry about with the Knicks. It's too easy to break them off the dribble and get into the paint and swing the ball around. But we'll see if that cleans up a little bit better in the for the regular season. But they got a big test to start the year. Their first 10 games are ridiculously tough. They got a tough start to the season. I haven't gone through the entirety of the schedule. We'll do that as we get closer to the season, probably during that first Boston game. of the regular season, but we're going to have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. All right, looks like we're just about back. 71-71. About 4:50 remaining here in the third quarter. All right, we're back into it. Looks like we're coming out with our same five. Let's see. I can see Randall still in the game. Mitchell Robinson still in the game. We've got Quickly, Randall, Robinson, Barrett, and Grimes. They get it over to Randall in the right corner. Anthony Edwards switches onto him. Randall jab step, coming to his left, putting him in the post, driving it down, spins, pivots, turns, kicks it out to Quickly. They swing it over to RJ. RJ attacks Quickly off the dribble, wide open, throws it down, but they call an offensive foul. Mitchell Robinson for clearing out the defender. Ah, man. That was a good play, good ball movement from the Knicks. Started off with Randall getting it out. The Knicks with good ball movement. RJ tagging the basket, but Mitchell Robinson clearing out a little too aggressively. And they call a foul. Let's see it. They're going to show it in slow motion here. It's a whatever call. Town sold it well. It is a foul. It is 100% a foul, but Town sold it well. Towns has it on the left wing, hands it off to Millen, quickly guarding him. Sims is in the game, guarding Towns. Towns puts it up in three. Sims got to get out there. We've got Harnstein and Sims, who both checked in here for Randall and Robinson. Quickly, Harnstein, Sims, RJ, and Grimes. Quickly, getting all the way downhill, takes the bump foul from Millen, finishes with the right hand. Nobody was in the paint to protect it, and Quickly takes advantage and finishes. Beautiful move from Quickly. Towns visibly upset that he wasn't prepared. But how can you expect a teammate that you get blown by like that on the perimeter? I feel you, Towns. I feel you on that one. That's tough. Quickly knocks down the free throw. Brings the Knicks up to 74. Ties us? Oh, I thought they had 73. Turns out Minnesota 74. Milton has it up top, Quickly guarding him. Get it over to Towns on the left wing. Hands it back off to Milton. Quickly still on him. Sims guarding Towns. Milton driving it. Cuts to the baseline. Pull up jumper over Quickly. Knocks it down. Quickly going to bring it down. Milton going to guard him. Coming to his right. Driving it down. Gets into the paint. Stops. Kicks it out to Harnstein. They swing it over to RJ. RJ pump fakes. Oh, he tried to hit the little over the shoulder no look pass to Harnstein. He was cutting back door. But it was a little bit off and it flies out of bounds. Great idea, bad execution, but it was there. The idea was there. It was a great play. But the execution wasn't there. It's preseason. They're going to work out the kinks, but I love that play from RJ. He was aware. That's what we wanted RJ to be offensively. Be aware where your teammates are. Make the correct passes, please. Don't force things. And he's been excellent tonight so far. Kick it out. Anderson up top. He pump fakes, gets into the paint, puts up the floater off the one leg, knocks it down. Didn't start the timer, about 2 minutes behind. There's 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We'll catch up at some point, but Quickly has it, getting into the paint, puts it up, tried to draw a foul, no foul call. Sims rushes down the offensive rebound over to Harnstein, hands it off to Grimes. Grimes coming to his right, kicks it over to RJ. RJ now driving to his right, getting to the paint, tries to kick it out to Sims, and another turnover on RJ. The pass just slightly off from his teammate. Out of bounds, turnover in the Knicks, either way. Quickly is going to the paint more this season so far. He is. He talked about putting on more strength this offseason so we can absorb the contact, get into the paint, move guys a little bit, hold this position better. And you're seeing that come to fruition here. Millen attacking quickly off the dribble, goes to his floater, knocks it down. It's now 80-74. Sims has it up top, hands it off to RJ. RJ coming to his right, getting downhill, 2 feet in the paint, kicks it over to Hartenstein. He puts up a corner three, and he knocks it down. There you go, Hartenstein. Way to get in on the three-point party. Anderson has it up top, hands it off to Milton, coming to his left, off the Milton screen to kick it over to Naj Reid. Bad rotation from RJ. Lost track of Reid. Flies in with a right-handed little flip hook shot. He knocks it down 82-77. Excuse me. RJ coming to his left off the pistol action. DiVincenzo has it. Now gets it back up top to RJ. Naj Reid sagging off. RJ puts up the three right between his eyes. Knocks it down. Yes, sir. 82-80. It's the RJ Barrett season. He's taking the leap. I'm trying to tell you people, be prepared. Don't be surprised when he's in conversations about whether or not he should be an all-star. We know Brunson's going to be there. We're pretty sure Randall's going to be there. Let's see if the Knicks can get 3 all-stars in there. Let's see. Not really feeling Sims. Yeah, he's being used really weirdly. 1:51 to go here. We'll let our timer run down so we can sync it up. Tibbs is using Sims very weirdly. Now, the Knicks don't have a backup power forward on the roster. I mean, they have Isaiah Roby, but he clearly isn't the kind of power forward that Tibbs wants to use. So he's going with Jericho Sims here at the 4. It's really, really a funky fit. I don't think it's a particularly good fit. There's some positives to it, but I think the negatives vastly outweigh the positives, in my opinion. But yeah, in this role, not really feeling Sims. As the 3rd string center, Sims is awesome. Sims is fantastic. Can fill in a pinch. He's really good at that. But Tibbs is trying something here in the preseason, seeing if Sims could fill in as a backup 4 if really needed in a certain matchup. And I think it could be serviceable in spot minutes here and there, but he's letting it run for really extended periods of time. And I just don't think it's that great of a lineup, but it's preseason. This is when you try stuff, right? All right, here we go. I let my thing run a little too long. There's 1:45 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Anderson has it up top over to Millen, coming to his left around the Naj Reid screen. Sims stays with him. They kick it up top to Anderson, swinging around to Brown Jr. Cross-court pass Millen in the corner. He pump fakes, driving it in on Sims. Sims stays with him. Kick it in the corner. They swing it around to Brown. Brown driving down, goes to a tough floater of Hartenstein and gets it to go down. Oof. A lot of passing, a lot of swinging. They finally got into the paint, and that's a tough floater, but he knocked it down. That was pretty solid defense there. Hartenstein has it up top. Naj Reid guarding him. Oh, beautiful pass from Hartenstein to Quickly going back door. Quickly couldn't finish the layup attempt, but he did get fouled, which is why he couldn't finish it. Beautiful pass from Hartenstein. Quickly going to the line for 2 here. Quickly, normally a very good free throw shooter, starting off the preseason pretty well, knocking down that first free throw, bringing the Knicks another point closer, 81-84. About a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter, a little over a minute. Tibbs says he really likes Sims. Well, I don't really like Tibbs. We love you, IQ. That's something we could all agree with. We love IQ. Anybody who says they don't, don't particularly want to talk to that person very much because they clearly don't know ball. Anyway, Kyle Anderson has it, kicks it over to Naj Reid up top. They rotate over Quickly, over to Troy Brown Jr. Tried to kick it in the corner. Quickly saw it coming, comes up with the steal, hits the head. RJ very quickly drives it down, draw another foul call on Minnesota. Naj Reid getting upset. Naj Reid causing some trouble on the court, a little fracas. He's upset about something. He's upset about something. RJ's like, what you mad about, dog? What's up? Much to do about nothing, most likely. RJ's going to go to the line for 2 regardless. So there's a timeout on the court. That's what's taken so long. Foul on Naj Reid. RJ going to the line again. Naj Reid taking his pants off, taking his shirts off. That was weird. Curly Davis, such good defense in the Knickerbockers. They've turned it up as the game's gone on. They've gotten much better as the game has progressed and ramped up. They've locked in a little bit more, coming up with steals, a lot more steals now, reading what the Timberwolves want to do. Playing really well. Jeez Louise, people, our concurrent viewers keep climbing. We're at like 65 now. If you guys are in here and you haven't liked the stream yet, please like the stream. Help signal boost the stream and send it out to more people. More people will see the stream. That's all it does. It's free. It's quick. You just hit the thumbs up button. That likes the video. Sends it out to more people. More people will see the stream, come in, help build the community. Very fun. Very fun. This is very fun. Nate Robinson and now Harrington are in the building. Two awesome Knicks. My car is purring louder than you? Your car or your cat? I feel like you want to say cat there. Cat, not car. Okay, yeah. D stands for defense and depth, Susan. True, true, true. Knicks are pretty deep. RJ knocks down the first free throw. I do enjoy a bit of push and shove in a preseason game. True, true, true. RJ knocked down the free throw. And he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Ties it at 84. About 50 seconds to go here. About to start our timer. We'll sync it up. Anderson has it on the right wing. Over to Milton up top, quickly guarding him, coming to his left. One-legged floater, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo comes flying in for the rebound. Quickly, he's going to bring it down. Tied at 84, can the Knicks go into the fourth quarter with the lead? Let's see. Quickly has it up top. Harnstein coming up to set the screen. No, he gets it over to Harnstein up top by the three-point line. Fakes the handoff to Quickly. Now gets it over to Quickly on the bounce pass. Naj Reid with a big block. Jericho Sims chases the rebound down over to RJ. RJ's got to get it up. And the shot clock goes off before RJ can get it up. So it's a turnover on the Knickerbockers there. Quickly got stuffed by Naj Reid. Good effort from Jericho Sims to try and save them the possession. Here we go, 13 seconds to go. I know my timer ran out, but we got 10 seconds to go here. Milton has it up top, quickly guarding him, coming to his left. Over to Naj Reid up top. They swing it over to Anderson. Anderson pump fakes, driving down. Loose ball, lost it. Over to RJ, get it up. And Quickly can't get it up in time. But the time expires anyway. And that's the end of the quarter. Tied at 84. Very fun and entertaining preseason game. A little pushing, shoving. RJ getting to the line. Oh, that's one thing we wanted to look at. RJ had 9 free throws the last game. Let's see how many free throws he had this game. Let's go ahead and reset our timer for the fourth quarter, the final quarter here. There we go. And there we go. I don't know why it always sets to 11:58 when it's set to 12, but it is what it is. It's fine. It's only 2 seconds. All right. I want to take a look at the box score. Carlington down 6 for 14, 4 for 8 from 3 for 17 points. Anthony Edwards, 6 for 18 from the field, 3 for 9 from 3. Does have 8 rebounds and 2 assists for 17 points. Off the bench, Naj Reid, 7 for 10 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3 for 19 points. Knicks did a much better job here in the third quarter of guarding him. Julius Randle hit 2 threes. Got on the glass, 7 points, 8 boards, 4 assists. That's a pretty solid preseason stat line. Got to get him knocking down some shots again, but again, he's going to be rusty. It is what it is. Mitchell Robinson, 8.7 boards. His night is most likely over. Same thing for Randall. Brunson, the night has been over. He was 1 for 5. Did get to the free throw line, 9 points, 4 assists. RJ, 2 for 8 from 3, 6 for 15 from the floor, but he has 23 points. We'll look at his free throw attempts in a second. Grimes 2 for 5, 0 for 3 from 3. He's got 4 points. Harnstein with 7 points, 4 rebounds. Nice. Fournier with 10 points off the bench. He hasn't played in the second half yet. He'll probably get some fourth quarter minutes here. Josh Hart only played 8 minutes. DiVincenzo, he had 3 points. He had a 3. DiVincenzo, 2 for 2 from the field. Those were the 2 Dunks he got on the fast break after some really solid defense from him. He also has 2 boards, 3 assists, and quickly with 9 points, 1 assist. He's starting to get it going a little bit here. But let's see if we can find RJ's free throws. Yeah, he is 9 for 12 in this game. Brunson was 7 for 7. Oof. Oof. So the Timberwolves of the team have shot 11 free. RJ's outshot the Timberwolves from the free throw line. RJ's 12, the Timberwolves have 11. The Knicks as a whole have 28 free throw attempts. Jeez Louise, they're tagging the basket. Anyway, let's get to it. Start the timer. Start of the quarter here. McLaughlin's in for the first time. We have quickly DiVincenzo, Sims, Hartenstein, and Fournier. RJ sits out. That's most likely the end of his night. And Naj Reid hits another 3. And the Knicks throw it away on the inbound. McLaughlin comes up with a steal. What are we doing? Oh, we didn't hit a 3. They hit a 3. McLaughlin gets into the paint, kicks it over to Naj Reid. Naj Reid another 3. Can't get it to go. But Troy Brown Jr. picks up the loose ball, the offensive rebound. They get it out to McLaughlin for an open 3, and he hits another 3 and a timeout from Tom Thibodeau. Just like that, it's 90-84. $84-90 is what it is. 2 straight threes. 2 straight threes for Minnesota Timberwolves there to take the lead. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see at all. My headphones, there they are. Oh, that's not how you want to start the quarter. Not in the least bit. Anyway, let's see what the Knicks have here in the fourth quarter. Our starters are most likely done for the night. Maybe Grimes still plays. We know Quickly's going to play. Hartenstein's playing. We'll see a healthy dose of Fournier here in the fourth quarter. But Brunson's been done for a while. Randall's most likely done. RJ just came out, so he's most likely done. Mitchell Robinson is most likely done for the night. This is a close game. This is typically when preseason games get bad here in the fourth quarter. Coaches start throwing their other guys out there. Susan said, Big Task, where you at? Yeah, I haven't seen Big Task yet. Maybe he's waiting for the regular season to start. Kenny. What's up, Kenny? Knicks, we're lucky to be tied going into the fourth. T-Wolves been shooting the lights out, especially from 3. True. Let's compare the teams. Let me grab my chair. It's fourth quarter time in the preseason. Let me take a seat. Let's take a seat. Ugh. I think Timberwolves reserves have the edge here. True. They could. Naj Reid is on fire. He is laying them up. And McLaughlin's a good player. I like McLaughlin a lot. I'm surprised he's not in the rotation at all. Luka Garza's in the game. Let's see the 3-point shot for both teams. The Timberwolves are 16 of 39 for 41%, and the Knicks are 8 for 24 for 33%. So not good. They've gotten doubled up the 3-point line in terms of makes by the Timberwolves, and that's usually a recipe for losing a basketball game. Let's see how the Knicks respond here in the fourth quarter. Naj Reid is up to 22 points, 8 for 12 from the field, 5 for 8 from the 3-point line. Here we go. McBride is in the game. Isaiah Roby is in the game. They get it over to Roby. Roby has it. Kicks it over to Fournier. Fournier coming to his right. Crossing over. Snaking the pick and roll to his left. Getting to the foul line. Picks his dribble up. Gets it inside the DiVincenzo. It's a turnover. Naj Reid picks it up. He's bringing it down. Fournier is going to pick him up. Get it up top. Shake Milton wide open. Sims late to close out. And another 3. Another 3. McBride has it. Over to Fournier, coming to his right. Over to Roby out of the corner. One dribble to his left, puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the offensive rebound. Luka Garza picks it up. Timeout for Minnesota. That was a weird timeout. But timeout for Minnesota's. Master Chiefer. Timberwolves win, most likely. It's feeling a little bit that way. Feeling like a Minnesota feeling like a Minnesota win tonight so far. They're knocking down the three like crazy. John, geez, Bulls went off. Still, Knicks going to be good this year. They are. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it in a preseason game. Neither team is going 100%. But the Knicks did give up a ton of wide open looks from three. I think that's the biggest concern they've had under Tom Thibodeau. They're just defensive principles kind of leave three-point shots open. They want to what's the word? They want to collectively come into the paint on a driver and protect the rim, and then fan out to the shooters at the three-point line. And some nights that work, and some nights you get nights like this where a team goes off from three. I think that's 17 made three-pointers for the Timberwolves so far. They are, 17 of 40 for 42.5%, which is a pretty crazy number. But that's sort of the push and pull you play with. Why timeout when you just stopped the two-pointer? Yeah, very weird timeout. I still got the timer running. Jeez Louise, I gotta get better at that. I feel like I've been better at this stream than I was last stream, though. Last stream was a mess in terms of keeping track of the timer. Taco Man has 113, 115. I don't think it's gonna be that close. Tibbs has pulled all his rotation players. We've got McBride, Fournier, except for DiVincenzo. We got McBride, Fournier, DiVincenzo, Sims, and Isaiah Roby out there. I don't know if those guys have ever even practiced together in a lineup like that. So this will be very interesting. But we get to see Roby. Roby, was an interesting addition this offseason as sort of an extra big body that has had success throughout the league. Played a little bit with OKC where he started. Played some with, I think, San Antonio last year. So he's been with good organizations and has been coached by good coaches. Just don't think he's a good fit here necessarily. But, he's going to get a look here. He's got some range. He's a big body. We'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. We're getting back into it. And McLaughlin has it, bringing it down against McBride. And a foul on somebody, probably Deuce, who's guarding the ball. McBride is called for the foul. It's 93-84, 10:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. I'm a minute ahead on my timer, but I'll fix it once we get sync both of them back up. Both teams are putting out scrubs now. They are. Going deep into their benches. It is the fourth quarter of a preseason game, to be expected. But this is our chance to see, some interesting players. Luka Garza is an interesting player in his second year, right? As he just made a layup there. Now up to 11. Lead up to 11 for Minnesota. DiVincenzo coming to his right. And a charge on DiVincenzo as he was coming off the sim screen, jumped into the air to pass, and Luka Garza drew the charge. So possession going back to the Minnesota Timberwolves here. Deuce McBride guarding McLaughlin full court as he usually does, even in the preseason. McLaughlin has it up top, over to Troy Brown Jr. coming to his left, driving it down, able to finish over Sims and Roby in the paint. Neither of those guys are necessarily intimidating rim protectors. 13-0 run from Minnesota. We gotta get a score here. Let's stop the bleeding. McBride has it on the left side, driving it down, gets to the foul line, a little pull-up jumper, and he knocks it down. There we go. Finally. And our timer is just about to sync up as well. Here we go. Here we go. McLaughlin has it on up top, comes down to his left, over to Garza. Garza driving to his left, in the post, kicks it out to the right. And Josh Minot drives it down and able to finish athletically around the basket. McBride has it up top, coming to his right, around the Sims screen. Throws the alley-oop to Sims, who throws it down over Luka Garza Sims. Oh, man. Every time Sims jumps that high, it's always surprising. Always. Minot has it up top, coming to his right around the screen from Garza. Gets it over to Garza. Roby chasing him. Get it over to Troy Brown Jr. Now back to Minot, coming to his left. Nice pass to Garza, who's able to finish around the Knicks there. It's 101-88, 13-point lead for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo driving it down over to Roby. Roby driving it to his left, gets to the paint, kicks it over to McBride. One dribble to his left, pull up, and he knocks it down. Is that a 2? That is a 3 for Deuce McBride. Looked like a 2 from this angle, but they counted as a 3. Troy Brown Jr. dribbles around the basket a little bit, out to Minot. They get it out to Garza, who's driving it down to his left, kicks it back out to LaCour from 3. Okay, DiVincenzo with the rebound. Able to save it off of Troy Brown Jr. Possession going to the Knicks. 7:57 remaining here in the fourth quarter of this scrub versus scrub game. Now, they're not scrubs. I shouldn't call them that. That's for you guys to say. That's for Master Chief for 42 to say. Deuce McBride has it up top. Coming to his left around the Sim screen. Gets it over to Roby. Roby driving the baseline. Able to finish up and under around the basket. That's 2 for the Knickerbockers. 93-101. 8-point game. Let's see if the Knicks can make this interesting. Backups versus the backups. McLaughlin steps back and knocks down a 3 over Deuce around the screen. Maybe not. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Gets it over to Sims. Sims has it. Gets it over to Fournier on the left wing. Driving it to his right. Stepping back. Pulling it back out. Over to Sims. Sims fakes the handoff, gets it over to Roby. Roby driving it down, hands it off to Fournier. Fournier coming down, driving it to his right, goes to his floater, comes up short. Long rebound goes back to Fournier. Fournier gets it up and in. Okay. You're doing something. Matt Frey, Naj Reid. Yeah, Naj Reid pretty much won them the game this night. Ooh, looks like Dylan Windler is getting ready to check back in. Fournier's got the long rebound off the missed 3 from McLaughlin. Over to Sims. Sims has it. Hands it off to McBride. Coming to his left, getting downhill. McBride throws a wild pass to DiVincenzo. He picks it up, puts up the 3, can't get it to go. Minot with the rebound. He's bringing it down. 6:27 remaining. Coming all the way down, and Roby comes up with the block. Roby and Sims, very similar hair. So it's tough to identify them. Dylan Windler checks in. Who's he checking in for? He is checking in for DiVincenzo. Garza has it on the left block. Coming down by the free throw line. Roby gets his hand in there. Comes up with a steal. Fournier coming down. Got it straight away. Troy Brown Jr. coming up to guard him. Coming to his left. Now coming to his right around the Sim screen. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out to McBride. Sets his feet. Pump fakes from 3. Doesn't fire. Coming to his right, one dribble, step back 3, another one, and he knocks it down. Another one. 98-104. Knicks, come on back in there. I got to respect number 0 on the court. True. Like that phase as a casual curly. As a casual, I don't even know this roster. That's fair. I mean, these are like third string guys. A lot of these guys might not even make the team. Some of them are going back to the G League, you know. So it's nice to give them in the preseason the opportunity to play on the NBA court and maybe try and make a name for themselves, you know. McBride has it coming down, kicks it out to Windler. Windler over to Roby. Roby pump fakes, driving to his left now. Takes the bump, cross-court pass to Fournier, sets his feet fire from the right wing, and he knocks down another 3. Knickerbockers, back in it. 101-104. The crowd's getting into it too. Let's do it. Let's have a nice close game here in the preseason. McLaughlin has it up top. Over to Troy Brown Jr. Swinging to his left. Foul on Dylan Windler. Fournier. Excuse me. Fournier making a little name for himself here. Will Melo Jr. become a Knick one day? I hope so. Hope so. His name is Kean Anthony. Hope so. Really good kid. Timberwolves missed a shot. Bounced off the hands of the Knicks. They couldn't grab the long rebound. Finds its way back out to Troy Brown Jr. wide open for a three, and he's able to knock it down. 107-104 here. And another turnover, and Mina, ooh, super athletic, throws up, goes down and throws it up. Goes up and throws it down. I had that backwards. Roby and McBride run into each other. Well, McBride ran into Roby. Just as long as McBride doesn't represent us in the dunk contest this season. Yeah, it wasn't great representation last year with Sims. I couldn't remember his first name. Yeah. Kean Anthony. Kiyan, I believe. Knicks and Timberwolves, third stringers and G League guys making this interesting. Making this an interesting game. Looks like Leonard Miller, Timberwolves draft pick this past season. I really like Leonard Miller in the draft. Looks like he's coming into the game for the first time here. I had my timer running the whole time. Come on. I was doing so good in this fourth quarter, too. There's 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. My timer is off. Is not synced up right now. McBride bringing it down, coming to his right. Got it on the right wing. Trying to get it to Fournier. Can't get it to him. Over to Sims. Hands it back off to McBride. They get it in the corner. Dylan Windler spots up and puts up the three. Can't get it to go. And Leonard Miller comes up with a loose ball. He's going to bring it down. Roby's going to pick him up. Now gets it over to McLaughlin. McBride guarding him. Timberwolves running a lot of back screen action. Get it over to Garza up top by the high screen. Hands it off to Troy Brown Jr. They swing it over to McLaughlin on the left wing. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Garza gets the offensive rebound, puts it up. Can't get it to go, but there's a foul called. 4:04 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 109, 108, 101. Minnesota with an 8-point lead over the Knicks. Garza, 2 free throws here coming up. Knocks down the first one. It is 110, 101. Garza with one more at the free throw line coming up. Knocks down the other free throw. 111, 101. 10-point lead for the Timberwolves. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Can the Knicks spur on some kind of comeback? Maybe not. Deuce McBride just loses the ball. They get out in transition. Swing it around. McLaughlin. Knicks do a good job of getting back, but he gets all the way to the paint for an easy layup. Spoke too soon. Another 2-pointer for McLaughlin. 3:30 to go here in fourth quarter. McBride has it up top. Coming to his right. McBride pulls it back out. He's got Garza guarding him. Over to Roby. Roby cross-court pass to Windler. They swing it out to Fournier. Fournier puts up the three, comes up short. McLaughlin chases down the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Over to Troy Brown Jr. Quickly in transition. Leaning in, puts it up, and knocks it down. And that feels like game now. It's 115. 101. 14-point game. 3 minutes to go here. Our timer has just about synced up. Fournier has it on the left side. Foul on Minnesota and Minot, trying to get over the Roby screen. Susan said, I'm really not feeling Devin so far for the Knicks. You mean Dante DiVincenzo? Charlie Brown Jr. gets in to the end of the game here. Count the bucket. Goaltending on the Timberwolves. Roby able to get to the basket and lay it up and in. Well, kind of. It was a goaltend. 103, 115. Minot has it up top. Windler chasing him. He gets downhill, goes for a right-handed scoop layup, and a foul on Roby. Loving the Rose with the Grizzlies. He's shaking and baking. Yeah, he looks pretty solid with the Grizzlies down there. It's been a good hit out, whatever happens from here. Yeah, it's been solid. I mean, this is kind of the get your guys in there to get some experience part of preseason, right? The end of the games, fourth quarters. McBride coming down, goes to a floater, knocks down the floater. Timberwolves knocked down a free throw. Minot knocked down one of two free throws. 116, 105. Not sure who this guy is. Offensive foul, Leonard Miller. Illegal screen. About 2:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Got 2 minutes to go before the end of the game here. McBride bringing it down. Coming to his right off a Roby screen. Sets his feet, gets it over to Roby, coming down to his left. Like a freight train, lowers his shoulder, takes the contact. Roby going to the line for two. 2:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's okay, preseason is a workout for both the players and the coach. Yeah, he's just figuring things out. Players are shaking the rust off and getting acclimated to playing with new teammates if they made any adjustments. The Knicks right now have a young man named Jalen Martin, the only guy they picked up during the draft process. They signed him as an undrafted free agent. And I don't know if you guys saw any of the Summer League. He was probably the most impressive, most important Summer League player they had. Leonard Miller, spot up three straight away, knocks it down. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, 119, 106. The Knicks are most likely going to lose this preseason game. 1:55 to go here, and there was a foul call on the pass from McBride. The Knicks are going to inbound it here. I'd like to see Jalen Martin get some kind of opportunity here. Maybe Charlie Brown Jr. too. He also had a pretty impressive summer league. Roby has it up top, hands it off to Windler. Windler sets his feet, fires straight away three, can't get it to go. Leonard Miller with the rebound. 1:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. Winding down this preseason game, getting really sloppy with these guys in at the end here. Tibbs doesn't look too happy though. I don't know if Tibbs ever really looks happy, if we're being honest. Timberwolves get it in. Not sure who this young man is. Get it over to Miller up top. Charlie Brown Jr. guarding him. I like saying Charlie Brown, so I'm going to call him by his full name. Get it over to Garza. Out by the three-point line. He puts it up. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Minot driving it down. Ooh, and he throws it down with two hands. Supremely athletic Josh Minot. Ooh, excuse me. Brown Jr. has it up top, coming to his left around the Roby screen. Roby gets into the paint, gets swatted by Leonard Miller. Out of bounds on the Timberwolves. That Minot tips the pass out after the Knicks recovered the ball. Zach Underwood, good game so far. Yeah, it's been a solid game. Nerves there for me as a T-Wolves fan, watching from Australia. Oh, well, welcome, man. I appreciate you coming through. If you don't know, we do every Knicks game. Unfortunately, we don't do every Timberwolves game. I see you're a Timberwolves fan, but we do every Knicks game. And you're from Australia, so the time zones might be a little crazy for you, but McBride knocks down another three. McBride knocking down the three here. My timer was running the whole time. But if you're ever interested, we do every Knicks game. So if you want to come hang out with the community, you're always welcome. Roby has it, spots it for three on the left wing, can't get it to go. And we are winding down the game here. This should be one of the last, if not the last possession of the game. Oh, that's Daishawn Nix. That's who I didn't know who was on the Timberwolves. Wendell Moore Jr. misses the three. McBride walking it down. This is the last possession of the game. 16 seconds to go. McBride launches another three, knocks it down. McBride knocking down threes. If anything comes from this game, it's that McBride looks really confident and fun shooting the three. So the game's going to end 121-112, and that's going to be it for this preseason game. The Knicks are going to lose their second one. It is what it is. We're not too worried about the wins and losses. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Jalen Martin a touch there at the final 3 minutes. That would have been nice. But that's the end of the game. I don't really have much to give you guys in terms of this preseason game. Usually I'll give you a quick little summary of how the game went and whatnot. But, I mean, it's preseason. It is what it is. We saw some really encouraging and nice stuff from RJ. Randall started to find his way and get going a little bit there in that third quarter in the second half. Brunson did Brunson things. He got to the foul line. Didn't shoot it particularly well. Didn't really play that much. Didn't play after the first quarter at all, I don't think. GG's. Well, I appreciate you coming through, Zach. GG's. Good game, man. It was a really good game. For the most part, it was a really good game. But Mitchell Robinson did his thing. Fournier got hot a little bit there in that second, third quarter time. Quickly did his thing. Not much to talk about. Josh Hart didn't really play. DiVincenzo still trying to find his way and what his role is here on the Knicks. But he had his moments too on defense especially. Fun game. We'll see each other, I believe, Tuesday is when the Knicks play their next preseason game. It is Tuesday, 7:30 against Boston again, although we're at Boston this time. And then we will end our preseason the following day. We, for some reason, have back-to-backs preseason. The following day, so we play Tuesday and we play Wednesday. Wednesday we play the Wizards at the Garden. And then that's it. And then we're getting ready for the regular season, people. Just another week, about 10 days. I don't know about you guys, but can't wait. Ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. Feel very good. Although I'll take the week. Maybe, there's some stuff I want to set up for the regular season, but for now, I'll take the week. But thanks, you guys. Love having you here. As always, our final was 121-112. I stopped keeping track of the score in that fourth quarter because it really did not matter. It was 121. We'll just boom to 121-112, and that was the final official score of the game. And that was it for our preseason game. Again, we'll be back Tuesday, 7:30, same time, and then again that Wednesday, and then we have a week off until the following Wednesday before the regular season starts. But until then, it's been fun having you. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. And go Knicks, as usual. See you guys on Tuesday at around 7:30 for the start of that game. Anyway, love everybody who's able to show support and come out to these streams, especially for the preseason. I was literally expecting 10 of us, the usuals, to come through and hang out. But there was a ton of people in here tonight, and I really appreciate it. Really loved the community we're building, and it's fun, and I'm happy we're doing it. So that's it. See you guys Tuesday, 7:30, same time, as always. See you then. Bye-bye.